Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, how's it going, everybody? I'm your host, Matt from Maverick Sports, bringing you another exciting stream tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Atlanta Braves. Braves at home tonight for this three-game series of at Truist Park for the Atlanta Braves. Tonight on the mound for the Atlanta Braves will be none other than Spencer Schwellenbach, going against Christopher Sanchez of the Phillies. Sanchez is the left-hand pitcher. Schwellenbach is a right-hand pitcher. Many as you know, Braves lost by 1 run last night, 3-2, but the first game was 3-1 against the Phillies. So the series is tied, everybody. The series is tied. So remember that. Also, more importantly, many as you know, I normally have my co-host, GB from Clan HBSC Sports Network tuning in normally on my stream, but unfortunately today he's had a very long day at the doctor's appointment today. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to go tonight. He was not able to go for a stream tonight, so like I told y'all last night that I'd be available if he was a no-go for tonight's stream. I was able to do a stream tonight, so here I am live and ready to go. So remember, he may pop in the chat during the stream here and there. He said he may not. He doesn't know. Just right now, he does not feel really that good to even be on a stream, but he may pop in from time to time. Also, remember, everybody, please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Please make sure you hit that like button. Also, we do a little segment called Mavs Minute or Mavericks Minute. I take a little extra time that each and every stream I like to do a little section for 20 minutes before each and every stream. I like to showcase what's news going around the Major League Baseball airwaves. Many as you know, Aaron Judge, he has literally hit numerous home runs this year. He's number one in Major League Baseball right now. Last night he hit two home runs. Him and Soto went back and forth with back-to-back home runs last night. The night before, him and Soto went back-to-back, and then today he hit number 48. Today with a 6-0 victory against the Cleveland Guardians. They shut the Cleveland Guardians down 6-0. So basically, Aaron Judge is on pace to hit 62 home runs this year, and he's only done it in 125 games. Also, more importantly, if you remember the Freddie Freeman saga, when Freddie Freeman left the Braves, the whole episode where Jason Hayward, a.k.a. Jay, went to the Chicago Cubs after he was with the Phillies for a little while. He went to the Chicago Cubs. Then Chicago Cubs DFA'd him. And then Freddie Freeman told the front house of the Dodgers to bring in Jason Hayward. He's been a absolute, different creation since being in a Dodgers uniform. Well, it was announced today that Jason Hayward, has been DFA'd by the Dodgers indefinitely. DFA'd after hitting a go-ahead 2-run homer the other night in their win over the whatever team they were playing against the other night. So Jay gets DFA'd by the Dodgers. Also, I also heard that Jorge Soler has ramped up his running abilities on the bases, along with from home plate to first base, and he has no discomfort in that hamstring, no tightness, no nothing. So they're hoping that he should be in the Braves lineup this weekend, at some point this weekend. Also, D-Train has come around as well. He's listed day to day, so he could be possibly back in the lineup as early as this weekend for the weekend series against the Washington Nationals. And also Ozzie Albies with the fractured right wrist that he suffered back on July 21st. He is actually does not have the cast on no more. He's able to throw the ball and catch the ball, but they don't want him to hold a bat and try to hit the ball and refracture it. So they're still giving him some time off. He's probably looking at about first or second week of September, but not a definite. But that's what he's looking towards. So that's what's going on around the baseball airwaves right now as far as what I saw today. Matter of fact, I just got a text message, so let me go ahead and read that real quick while I'm live on stream. So give me 1 second. All right. So basically, everybody, that is what you call Mavs Minute. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that little taking a minute. What's going around the league. I know the Mets are trying to close in on a deal on the Braves. I know they're like a game and a half back of the wild card, you name it. But we moved 7 games back of the Phillies, but this is a much needed win if the Braves can pull it out tonight. So there you have it. The first pitch is going to be here in less than 10 minutes, everybody. So I will bring the audio as soon as it's available of the game. As soon as it comes up, I'll make sure to bring it to y'all. So let me go ahead and pull up my audio here real quick. So bear with me. Well, there's no dead time on the channel, so bear with me here. All right, there we go. Hopefully that's not too loud. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I think it's giving me a fit tonight. Hold on. I'll deal with that. Hold on. Let me refresh this page. I don't like the way it's looking like, so bear with me here. My fault, everybody. All right, there we go. All right, now we got it going. All right, so there we have it. I will bring up the audio as soon as it comes available. So first pitch tonight will be at 7:08 Eastern, 6:08 Central. As soon as the audio comes up, I will bring it up to y'all. But I figured, what the hell? Here's the active lineup for tonight's game. Batting first will be Michael Harris, the second. Batting first, he plays center field tonight. Batting second, Whit Merrifield moves up to second spot in the order. He's playing second base tonight in the absence of Ozzie Albies. Batting third will be Marcell Ozuna. He's our designated hitter for this evening. Batting fourth will be Matt Olson, playing first base. Batting fifth will be Ramon Laureano, playing right field. Tonight, Adam Duvall gets the start. Jared Kelenic gets the night off. Adam Duvall bats sixth. He's playing left field tonight in the place of Jared Kelenic. Batting seventh will be Orlando Arcia later, as we call him here in Atlanta. So Orlando Arcia bats seventh. He's our everyday shortstop. Batting eighth, Sean Murphy moves down to the number 8 hole. He is our catcher behind the dish. Batting ninth will be the newest addition pickup, and Gio Urshela. He's in the place of Austin Riley, who went down this past Sunday against the Angels, taking a 97-mile-an-hour fastball off his hand and fractured a small bone in his hand. So Austin Riley's going to miss 6 to 8 weeks with a fractured right hand. And on the mound tonight for the Atlanta Braves will be none other than Spencer Schwellenbach. So there is your active lineup for tonight's game. First pitch is here in about 5 to 6 minutes, everybody. So as soon as it pulls up for me, I will bring you the live audio. So, and yes, tonight, everybody, I am playing behind a VPN tonight. So hopefully that it stays up with the interactive. Hopefully it does. That's what I'm hoping. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Sorry, I couldn't see the chat, everybody. So, all right. Welcome in Daniel Berry. Welcome in David. Welcome in Thomas. Welcome in Nathaniel. Welcome in everybody. Glad that you guys can make it. Glad to have you. So if you guys want me to I'll keep the active lineup in the box for now. Unfortunately, my co-host couldn't make it tonight. He's had a long day at the doctor's office. Many of you know. I've already told David. I told David right before I went live what was going on. So, unfortunately, my co-host won't be here tonight. He wanted to be here, but he was a no-go. He was not feeling well, so he's actually sitting out tonight. You guys send him some love. He may pop in from the chat and say what's up. So, we'll see what happens, everybody. So yeah. All right. So first pitch here is in about 4.5 minutes. They just went to a commercial break. The Philadelphia Phillies are on the field, doing their warm-ups. Braves were on the field as well, doing their warm-ups. And also, more importantly, everybody, I will say this. Thanks to GB from Planet HBSC Sports Network. He did pick up tickets for me for this weekend. I will be heading to the Atlanta Braves game this Sunday at 12:05 Eastern. I will be in attendance at Truist Park. So, unfortunately, I will not be here anywhere near my computer. I'm going to have my kids with me, and I'm going to have a good friend of mine. I'm getting him out. He hasn't been to a Braves game in over 15 years. So I'm getting out of this house. I'm going to go enjoy my family, go enjoy it and have a good time with my daughters and just have a good time. And thanks to him. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for the late birthday gift, and you've got something coming to you very, very soon. And he knows what it is. So just send him a nice word. Send him a nice word on his page over there. His pages are linked in the description below if you haven't already got them. Send him a nice word, everybody. It's much appreciated. He did say he was going to buy me some tickets for a upcoming game. So we decided last night after his stream was over with that I would go to a Washington Nationals game because it was way cheaper on tickets. The Dodgers, the cheapest seat we could find was at least $25 to $50 a ticket. And right now the money's very, very tight. So I elected to go with the Washington Nationals. Not really a big crowd to have to fight, And also I did talk to CeeLo, and I invited him to go to the game, but unfortunately he wouldn't have been able to make it. So he's got his stream work going on this weekend for the NASCAR race. And then I talked to Mr. Tyler Redmond. Tyler Redmond will be in attendance at Truist Park come Sunday. So I'm looking forward to meeting him. So he may, maybe on one of his upcoming videos or vice versa, whatever, I might bring a video on my cell phone and post it to the channel. I'm actually going to meet Tyler in person, meet up with him because he's going to come out of the press box and we're going to hang out. I may get a few autographs here and there, maybe, hoping. I'm also going to try to get some souvenirs for everyone, like some raffle, like some giveaway stuff that you guys can win on both channels, both my channel and my co-host's channel as well. Hopefully we'll see how much everything will run and we'll go from there. So hopefully tonight's stream does not have any hiccups. I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed. So let's see. First pitch is here in about a minute or so. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. All right. So first pitch here momentarily. So when they do go to first pitch, everyone, I will. All right. So what I'll do is I'll bring up the interactive here. Bear with me. And I will bring you the game. So bear with me while I do that. Here we go.
Phillies and Braves get together, and I guess I don't have to elaborate.
Hopefully you guys enjoy, everybody.
John Smoltz, who ran into the Phillies himself when he was playing.
This has become a pretty good rivalry. The Braves, of course, winning 6 divisions in a row.
Okay.
It didn't matter.
Well,
and the Phillies were able to knock them off 2 years ago.
Wow, okay.
Look, this is what
Why
the
is
Phillies
it
are
not
built
working?
for, and they've got a roster that can go deep. The Braves had that roster. It's been decimated with
It's not working. I don't know why. Bear with me.
Braves across Major League.
Oh, I know why. The game has not started yet. So
did with that offensive core.
Once it starts, I'll bring up the interactive.
Not on the field right now.
Yeah, they got to stay what they got to keep from having any more injuries.
Yeah, stay the course somehow is the whole goal. As here is the Phillies batting order for Rob.
Phillies batting orders: Kyle Schwarber. Batting second would be Trey Turner. Batting third would be Bryce Harper. Batting fourth will be Nick Castellanos. Batting fifth will be Bryce Stott. Batting sixth will be JT Realmuto. Batting seventh will be Brandon Marsh. Batting eighth will be Weston Wilson. And batting ninth will be Johan Rojas. On the mound tonight will be Spencer Schwellenbach. 13 starts, 4-6 record, 4.04 ERA. So first pitch is underway.
What I'm watching for, he's a strike thrower, and he got a big lineup to get some swing and miss with that breaking ball, but he's a complete pitcher. He's well beyond his years. What a surprise for the Braves so far on the campaign that he's come in and delivered when he needed with all the injuries they've had to the rotation.
He throws a lot of stuff.
He does. He doesn't give them
anything to really. Let me know in the chat that everything looks good, sounds good. Let me know.
2 balls and a strike on Kyle Schwarber, who has 121 home runs in his 3 seasons with the Phillies.
All right, I'll take the batting order down for right now.
What pitch will drive this outing for Schwellenbach, or combination of pitches?
Well, it's the breaking ball and getting the command of it.
So 3-1 to count to Kyle Schwarber.
That against a power hitting lineup, the Phillies love fastballs and they love hitting homers. Now they've caught dry.
That's foul ball. 3-2 to count.
And win total has gone down, but it all starts with Schwarber. Of course, the left-handed power with him and Harper have been a little bit cool. Harper's been a little bit in a cold streak.
Yeah, Bryce had that.
All right, cool. Thank you, Nathaniel. Appreciate it.
August,
appreciate it, George. Welcome in.
Really found those numbers that he wants. You know.
The 3-2 pitch outside, ball forward. That's a leadoff walk issued by Schwellenbach.
Spot because he can do that as well. He's the walk leader on this team with 89 of them. Atlanta's defense has been shape-shifting because of those injuries. Duvall, a rare start right now, and Harris and Laureano has been really good since they got him. Gio Urshela in just his 3rd game as a Brave. Arcia, Merrifield, the former Philly, Olsen, and Murphy. And a first pitch swing here.
First pitch swinging for Trey Turner, fouled back.
The Phillies are
strike one.
As you see, Urshela is one of the best defenders at that position, picked up by the Braves after Riley got hurt. But the way the Phillies are constructed is that you walk or give up a home run to leadoff hitter.
Sorry about that. I'll take the box down, everybody.
But then you got a kind of swinging.
Oh, that will go away here momentarily.
Which, ideally, he would be a leadoff guy in most.
That's right, David. Like and subscribe, everybody, if you haven't already done so.
I still think he's going to win an MVP at some point, but he will swing a lot. So if you're struggling with command, he's the guy you want up there. But he's also the guy that can beat you in many different ways because of his legs.
On the ground, right to
on the ground.
Merrifield, Arcia, and very difficult.
No go at first, but did get the force out at second.
Tremendous speed, and certainly his ability to put pressure on the starting pitcher or any pitcher when he's on base, especially with the guy on deck. And what they're hoping for in this lineup, the reason why it can be so deadly, and this is just an impossible turn to get a guy who can flat out fly in Turner.
Especially with no longer having the neighborhood play available, right? You have to change your mechanic a little bit as the covering middle infielder Turner is running. He gets to second.
Trey Turner was running. He goes all the way to third. So 1 out. Runners on the corners. 1 out. So Bryce Harper with a 1 out single.
Talking about with his speed and what he can do for the plate of Harper, and the pitcher has to worry about 2 things: a great hitter and a great runner. And now right away, the theme that their manager, and we talked to him today, talked about creating runs.
Oh, I already did there, Mr. Nathaniel.
Last night's win was so impressive to him, and why?
Yeah, I know, right?
Postseason time.
And we all know
that's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Nick Castellanos.
Season still with home runs if they're available. Yeah. But if you're not getting pitches that are meatballs, what then happens to your team?
That's exactly right.
Nick Castellanos
right to Gio Urshela, fires over to second, and the turn, no go at first again. So Trey Turner scores. Phillies lead at 1-0.
Another free swinger, and he will put the ball in play in a position where Urshela is one of the best. His hands. This was a tough double play. He's got to make the throw off his back foot. You see where the throw led. The turn becomes a little bit harder when that ball have to be reached out there by Witt.
And they still almost turned it. And those are 2 guys.
So that's 2 outs.
Played all
Phillies lead it 1-0, 2 outs.
At this point.
Ball 1 to Bryson Stott down low.
Stands in.
Stott.
August. And
this season, right now in the month of August, he's hitting 148 with an OPS of 4.475.
Or
he takes strike 1 down the heart of the plate. Strike 1, so 1-1 to count.
Pitches, but when
welcome in there, D. How's it going, brother?
Side of that or the other, too much is when he kind of gets in his own head.
Yeah, and that's getting in between. You never want to be in between as a hitter. And look, I would say anybody who goes through their big league career like Stott has done, where he couldn't hit the fastball, was getting absolutely abused, made the adjustments, became a complete player last year. Now he's having another funk. He will get through this. He will learn from it because he's already proven that he can adjust.
So the 1-2 pitch.
Doing certain things to expose him.
Yeah,
downstairs, ball 2.
Haven't gone through that before, but he has come out of it.
Welcome in, Mr. Woodrow. How's it going, brother?
That's why the Braves, I believed, in their signing of Austin Riley was so. They felt so good about it. He came in on fire, then he went lost, and then he found it. And you've been through those tough times, the low times. You get into the mountain and back, and you know you're going to be able to be okay.
On 2-2, and he slams the bat down.
Stott pops that one up on the infield. Urshela calls for it and gets it with an easy can of corn for out number 3. Damage is done. Phillies take an early lead, 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first. I hear that, D. I actually had a leftover sub from last night. I had that for dinner, and of course I had my dessert of a Sonic Blast with extra Reese's, so I got my dessert. I'm good to go. Tomorrow for lunch, they're actually feeding us tomorrow a steak lunch with all the trimmings. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow at work. Definitely looking forward to that. So, yeah. Many as you know, I know D just showed up. Nathaniel, George, Mr. Woodrow. Thought I'd let you know my co-host. Normally he's in here tonight. Unfortunately, he's a no-go. He's had a very long day at the doctor's office today. He got home probably about an hour and a half before stream tonight. Or a little over an hour and a half before stream, and he was not feeling all that great, so he is not going to be anywhere near the computer tonight. He may hop in on his phone while he's watching the stream on the television, but he may or may not. So that's where my co-host is at tonight. So Mav here is running solo tonight, so which I've done that before a few times. So I kind of got the hang of it. I kind of got the juice of it, and we'll see what happens. So right now they are in a commercial break. So remember, everybody, please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already done so. We're 1 like away from 10 likes that we set for each and every stream. So here we go.
By Marcell Ozuna, Harris, and his
there's the active lineup
at the top of the card just over a week ago, all the way down to the newcomer Urshela in the 9th spot, and they will face a guy coming off a complete game, the second of his season, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, what a surprise he's been for the Philadelphia Phillies. May have the deepest rotation in baseball when healthy. His big pitch is that changeup and secondary pitches. Can the Braves hit enough fastballs? And that's going to be the challenge, because as a fastball, they're hitting, and the league is hitting pretty high off of his fastball. But good luck if he gets a good 2 strikes and get that changeup and breaking ball.
It's a 360 average on that fastball you're talking
downstairs, ball 1. So first pitch was a strike 1. So 1-1 to count on Money Mike. Michael Harris.
Absolutely. A lot of chase, a lot of swing and misses, and a lot of low pitches.
All right, so if you're a hitter, what does that do to your eyes in the batter's box, that changeup, do you think?
Well, the biggest key is the way he throws his fastball down. That changeup becomes the weapon. He just threw a left-on-left changeup right there that looked like a fastball coming out of his hand, and you saw Harris get really fooled.
Way outside, ball 2, so 2-2 to count.
2 strikes.
Oh, turn it up.
I said if the Braves get enough fastballs to hit, there's not a lot of.
Do I need to turn it up a little bit, Nathaniel? All right, give me 1 second. I'll
So how do you earn a fastball, though?
Well,
give me 1 second. I'll
command the zone and not expand it, right? And the thing is,
1 second.
whenever you're facing a guy with a great changeup, hitters are never going to be able to sit on it, but you're hoping for the mistake, and you're hoping you recognize the height.
Hopefully that's a little bit better for you.
3-2 is ball 4. He went
inside, ball 4. That's a laid-off walk issued by Sanchez, just like Swellenbach.
In starting pitching 101, when you've been given a run, you don't care if you give up a solo home run to lead off the next inning. You just don't want to walk the leadoff hitter. You want to keep the tension down, and a walk always feels like a bigger rally once your team has scored.
So what Merrifield up the bat for Atlanta?
Atlanta team since he came over in late July, and talking to Rob Thompson about Merrifield, he said, I hated to see him go. He was such a good fit in the clubhouse. I know the numbers, and this is me saying it, the numbers weren't great, but everywhere he's gone, people have loved him as a teammate.
Yeah, pro's pro. You hear that a lot, and sometimes, you know, even if the statistics don't match it.
So strike 1 to Whit Merrifield. Here comes the 0-1 pitch.
I don't know if anybody's
on the outside corner, strike 2.
Here than Austin Hedges with Cleveland.
Yeah,
you hear that so much about what he's meant to that team, and you see what Topper's done for this Phillies team since he took over in 2022.
Okay, that's cool, Nathaniel. I did turn it up a little bit on my end as well. So the 0-2 pitch.
0-2.
Way outside, ball 1.
The key about throwing anything off speed or changeups, unless a hitter cannot recognize it and you throw 3 in a row and he swings and misses, the key is to not show him as many per at bat and use it in an effective way. That's why the fastball is still important, even though the average is high.
So the 1-2 pitch to Whit Merrifield. That's a swing and a foul tip into the glove. Strike 3. 1 out. So Whit Merrifield strikes out.
Well, it's low.
Out number 1.
And it's got the arm action of a fastball. And they tell you if you're going to hit this kind of pitch, you got to think opposite way. If you're going to try to.
That's right. Get him.
That's what's going to happen. And I know the barrel of the bat was down.
Remember, everybody, please hit that like button if you haven't already done so. If you like what you see in here, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed.
With the Tigers. That Sanchez has
so we got the Big Bear up to bat. Big swing and a miss, strike 1.
The way he can repeat his mechanics. He throws from that third base side of the rubber, creates movement with his fastball, and creates angles against the right-hander with that changeup. It fades away.
So the 0-1 pitch to Big Bear.
Marcell Ozuna.
Swung on. Oh, that was a ricochet out in left field. That is a base hit. Braves have 1 out. Runners on first and second. Michael Harris on second. Big Bear on first.
He was in position, and this ball takes a wicked hop right before his knee goes down. Watch this. He goes down, and then it just goes up and rides the ladder, and he couldn't get his chest in front of it, and that is going to be a tough luck error.
That's a tough luck error on the Phillies.
They're going to call it a hit.
They're going to call it a hit, so no error on the Phillies.
A friendly, good hit.
So we got Matt Olson up to bat for Atlanta. Come on, Matteo.
So now 2 on.
What's up, Mangine?
And
What's up,
here's
brother?
Olsen, who is such a weapon because of his ability.
First pitch swinging, foul ball down the third base line.
He's actually been
third base line, foul.
against lefties this year than he has.
Strike one, 0-1.
All of the damage he's done.
Part of that being able to stick in there and stay.
That's right, ABC ball, boys.
Maybe a little too free against right-handers in a big.
So Matt Olson, 0-1 pitch from Christopher Sanchez. Downstairs, ball one. So 1-1 to count.
Better plate coverage against left-handers in the strike zone than he does against right-handers. Now, of course, they're going to pitch him different from opposite sides of the arm. But Matt Olson is streaky, and they would love the Atlanta Braves to get him on a hot streak right now.
So Matt Olson, 1-1 pitch to Matteo. Let's go, Matteo.
First inning.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike two, right down the heart of the plate. That was a sinker, foul tip into the glove of JT Realmuto.
You're looking for certain things. You're trying to wait and stay back. You tell yourself.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
And hit it.
Remember, please hit that like button if you haven't already done so. I do have the chat poll up along with a community page vote as well. So take an after part in that. Here comes Christopher Sanchez, 1-2 to count to Matt Olson.
1-2.
Downstairs, ball two.
Sounded like social media there. Everyone has the same knowledge.
They do.
That's the whole foundation of social media.
We hear you there, Gino. Hopefully you get better, brother.
You're the smartest one.
You get better day at a time, brother. No rush. 2-2 to count. Outside to Matteo, ball three. So we have a full count, everybody. Full count. That's our full count sound.
There's Ramon Laureano, who has been outstanding. He's 14 for his last 41.
So 3-2 to count.
3-2. Up the middle.
Up the middle. Smothered. The turn is there. That's a double play. Dang it. Trade Stott laid out for that pitch. Gives it to Trey Turner and fires over to first for the double play. Wow. Oh, good play though. That's all right. That's all right. We'll get him next time. We'll definitely get him next time. Yeah. Ribs are very, and a lot of people don't understand. The ribs are very, very tender. That's the tender spot of the whole body is your ribs. I mean, literally. I mean, that's the tender spot too. Yeah, but hopefully you get better there, Gino. And take it day by day, brother. Don't be doing anything strenuous or anything like that. Take it slow. Do some Epsom salt in the bathtub. Put an ace bandage around your ribs. That will help as well. So that's right. Got to cope with it a day at a time there, Gino. Mr. Rojo. Same old, right? One day at a time. One day at a time. So right now, everybody, they are on a commercial break. So I will bring it back as soon as they come back from a commercial break here. One thing I hate about being behind a VPN, everybody, I get massive pop-ups like you would not believe. So, all right, there we go. So when they come back from a commercial break, I will bring you the audio of the game. So here we go.
Ballpark with John Smoltz.
Rate the ballpark?
Yeah, rank all of them. Tell us what you liked and what you didn't like.
How many?
Just all three that we just saw there.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
That Atlanta.
I'm sorry.
It was all of the homes of the Atlanta Braves.
Turner Field is by far my favorite.
It was.
Because I never played here.
Yeah.
This is classic, complex, like fan experience can't be any better. This has got to be number one. It might be number one in all of baseball.
You think?
Well, the Battery, as it's known, has all the amenities that you could possibly want around the stadium. Turner Field and
Fulton County. Ground ball, third base side.
Gio Urshela fires over to first for out number one.
It was basically the baseball experience, and that was it. You know, get in, get out. And so I would say that Turner Field became the fairest version of a good baseball field that was put together.
I know, right, Nathaniel? I'm sick of them too, but that's part of baseball. That's part of baseball.
You know, when this full
got to live with them, right? And can't live without them.
Big it was, and that the ball wasn't carrying. But when they finished all the construction and
so Brandon Marsh up to bat for the Phillies. He takes ball one downstairs.
You can get your home runs. So I would say
the announcers in the background is John Smoltz talking.
Beautifully done.
This has been one of the best home run hitting ballparks in the majors.
And that's foul ball.
Yeah, it really changed. I mean,
that's going to be strike one. So 1-1 to count to Brandon Marsh.
But the buildings that were now there weren't there before, and it has changed the way the ball and the flow of wind.
Go figure, an Atlanta pitcher throwing a high fastball right now. That was Strider-esque a little bit from Schwellenbach there.
Hey, this young man right here, the future is bright for Spencer, and his role right now couldn't be more perfect for a team.
So yes, everybody, I will be at the Braves game come Sunday. I will not be here
because they're going to win. Because
I will be out there with a good friend of mine and both my daughters. So
before they covered,
I swung on and fouled out down at the first base line, fouled, stay alive, 2-2 to count.
Offensive seasons you'll ever see. If they were 100% healthy, they could not have duplicated last year, but they would be.
Deuces are running wild. 2-2 pitch. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike three, 2 outs. First K of the night. K's in the chat, everybody. K's in the chat for Schwellenbach. There we go. K's in the chat.
This guy can hit. But what he's learned how to do is use all those pitches in 4 different quadrants, and it puts the hitters in a tough spot when they have to just think, okay, his fastball's good, but he's got 4 or 5 other pitches to worry about.
He was
in there, strike one to
Michigan as a short
Weston Wilson, the little rookie prospect protege of the Phillies, with a 362 average on the season.
To Major League Baseball early
in there, strike two on the outside corner. He's down in the count, 0-2.
He did.
So 0-2 pitch to Wilson.
From now, Dylan Raiola's debut.
Downstairs, ball one.
Hey, you're going to be there.
College football. Yeah, you know, I know Brock Heward's watching the game, so figured we'd give a little plug to our friend Brock.
So here comes the 1-2 pitch. That is a swing and a miss. Strike three, out number 3. K's in the chat, everybody. K's in the chat. K's in the chat. That's the second K of the night for Spencer Schwellenbach. That's right. Let's go. All right. So welcome in, everybody. I'm your host, Matt from Maverick Sports. Bringing you another live stream of the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Atlanta Braves. Braves at home tonight at Truist Park. The Phillies took an early 1-0 lead in the top of the first. So Phillies lead at 1-0. Braves are trying to tie it up or take an early lead as well. So you'll have Ramon Laureano, Adam Duvall, and Orlando Arcia due up for Atlanta. Jared Kelenic gets the night off tonight. He may be used as a pinch hitter. Also, more importantly, Jorge Soler is not in the lineup. It was widely known that, like I said last week, he said he was complaining about a left hamstring issue. It was very, very mild. In this series, he's been put in there as a pinch hitter situation. Last night he popped up. The first game of the series, he was put in there and he got an early walk. So he is active. he did ramp up his running abilities today, so he's looking great. He's not having any issues whatsoever. And D-Train is back as well. He's still on a day-to-day deal where he got hit as well with a wild pitch. So the Braves are slowly starting to come back from injury. Like Ozzie Albies, he'll be back the first or second week of September. Austin Riley will be out for 6 to 8 weeks with a fractured bone in his right hand. That's why Gio Urshela was picked up. So here we go. Oh, and then they go back to another commercial break. Never mind. They love their commercials. All right, so here we go.
Tails.
First pitch for Ramon Laureano. Hit out in left center field. That is the leadoff base hit for Ramon Laureano.
Around to see any 2-strike changeups, and he is on to lead off the second.
Well,
yeah, there we go.
Find somebody to get hot. And right now, Laureano's been really good, and they need a couple. It doesn't have to be the same guy every lineup, every day. It has to just be a couple, and they have to take advantage of whatever's before them to scratch and score the runs needed to win games.
So Adam Duvall, Mr. Doovie, he takes strike one.
Caliber pitching.
Yeah.
Like the Phillies have.
Come on, Mr. Doovie.
One note on Sanchez. His
smoke that Doobie.
Fastball in the first inning was right around 94.
I heard that, Kenneth.
Rob Thompson told us he was going to be watching today.
So 0-1 to count to Adam Duvall.
9 innings last
inside,
time.
ball one.
Where is the velocity? And he's right around where the average has been for this season.
Yeah. Again, look, Rob is he's got a dream scenario if he can just, like everybody else, if they can stay healthy with.
So 1-1 pitch.
Seems to be a bad theme.
That's a swing down the third base line, foul.
Well, nobody wants to hear
strike two. 1-2 to count to Adam Duvall. Runner on first for the Braves. No outs. They're down by 1 run.
You're like, at least we're not.
So it's 1-0.
And we have most of our players healthy.
Phillies lead at 1-0 so far.
To Atlanta.
Right. So here comes the 1-2 pitch.
Want to be that in terms of what wear and tear can do to you.
That's a ground ball down the third base line again. Stay alive. We'll do it again. 1-2.
Yeah. Look, when you've been as close as they've been, you went to the World Series and then were knocked out by the Diamondbacks. You go into the offseason and you work on the things you need to do individually to get better, because when you
so the 1-2 pitch again for Adam Duvall. He fouls that one off to stay alive again. We'll do it again. 1-2. Adam Duvall is putting up a great at bat.
Mentally prepared to make the necessary adjustments, because like he told us, we're not going to face a 4 or a 5 starter in the postseason. More than likely, we're going to face some great pitching. So our offense needs to be disciplined starting now, so that when we get there, it's not a shock to them.
You saw Wilson over at third. He's playing for Alec Boehm, and Wilson hasn't played a whole ton of major league third base, but he has been a help in this surge.
That's foul ball again. We'll do it again. 1-2.
But look, I've mentioned it before when we've seen the Phillies. Rob Thompson a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah, he definitely do there, Nathaniel. He definitely do.
On his desk, and then it was on top of his
cooler. So the 1-2 pitch.
His daughter's got him. It said, no fun. And it's no fun to rest guys. Like, he doesn't want to do it, but he feels as though that will get them.
So here's the 1-2 pitch. Oh, little number back to the pitcher. He doesn't get it. And Duvall legs it out. There we go, Doovie. Adam Duvall singles on a ground ball to second baseman Bryson Stott. And the pitcher could not come up with the ball. It was deflected off of Sanchez's glove. So Laureano moves to second. Still nobody out. Braves have runners on first and second. There we go. That's how you play baseball. ABC ball, hustle it out down the first base line. That's how it's done. So we'll have Orlando Arcia up to bat for Atlanta.
I know you love drama.
Yeah.
I know you love rivalries.
Yeah.
So after last night, the first big chance here for Atlanta is in the hands of Orlando Arcia, which is not lost on either of these fan bases.
So Orlando Arcia was showing bunt. He takes strike one.
Those 3 words.
So 0-1 to count.
Last year, attaboy Hart.
Yeah, it was a little blown out of proportion in how it was, how it all came down.
So here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Do you mean it?
Yeah, I do.
That's swung on, foul down the first base line, foul. Strike 2. Last night, Orlando Arcia hit a 2-run homer last night.
Down, Harper on the way by gives him a look, and Harper basically said, "Yeah, I don't care. I didn't even see."
0-2 pitch.
That's a ground ball. Third base.
That is a ground ball.
It's a foul ball. That is not.
Oh, they called foul ball.
So last year in the postseason, remember?
Oh, no.
Harper got caught off the base. And
Orlando Arcia is limping.
Here it is for you, just in case you hadn't seen it. Game number 3, Harper hits the home.
He's coming up limping. That's not good.
Stares at RC. And then again. And so 2 to tango, right? You get the look this year. Baseball is better when you have a little angst.
I agree. I agree.
So
You never had a rivalry with anybody, right? You
No, we did.
There's no rivalry with anybody.
Not per se. But
Okay. Yeah.
the 0-2 pitch.
2 strikes. Arcia had to
Downstairs,
win that.
ball
The other guy
1.
fouls the ball off his foot. How are you going to play with him if you're the pitcher?
Well, Dirty Pool would be going back in there on a slider down and in to see if you can get him a little bit wincing a little bit to not hit that pitch, but
you wouldn't do that.
no.
Wouldn't think about it.
Not this early.
Just change ups away. 1-2.
1-2. Swing and a miss. That's
Sanchez has
1
the
out.
first down, and Arcia is still feeling the effects, it looks like.
Now, I wasn't good enough hitter to ever foul one off my foot because that means you got to pull the ball. But it is the worst feeling in the world when you hit something off your leg, your shin, your foot, because that foundation is what you're hitting off of.
So 1 out. Runners on first and second.
Here's Murphy.
Murphy takes ball 1 downstairs.
The
Ball 1.
equivalent for a pitcher nowadays might be, and this is not a perfect analogy, but you know when a pitcher has to go field and run to first and then quickly get back to the mound.
There's my buddy.
Sometimes
There he
it
is.
can be a factor,
Welcome in,
not
brother.
the same type
Hopefully
of
you get better, brother.
but it is taxing.
So
on the
1-0
body. I
count.
see some catchers
Inside, ball 2.
go out to the mound and use one of those visits just to make sure that like a
I don't know, man.
can do his job.
Yeah,
It's the injury bug there, Nathaniel.
reality.
The injury bug has bit the
there's
Braves
also a
this
bit of
year
reality that
badly.
they don't run as much anymore.
So the 2-0 count.
So the
1 out.
shape might be a little different.
Sanchez deals
I miss the real big
over the
pitchers.
plate. Strike 1.
Oh yeah,
Guys that would just come in and you're like,
body
"Man,
fat on him.
yeah, but he could sling it." You know, we're all thinking of somebody right now. I'm not gonna body shame anybody. But, you know, when you played, there were guys that would come in and you're like, man.
Absolutely.
So the 2-1 pitch to Sean Murphy.
2-1.
Down the heart of plate again. Strike 2.
Middle fastball, lock guys up.
Well, because his eyes of the hitters are looking away, looking down, trying to get that change up out of their head of trying to get down and get it. And when you throw a ball in, your eyes make that look like it's way in, and it really isn't.
2-2 pitch.
And then he uses that.
And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Those 2 pitches together are filthy.
Well, and this is the perfect scenario of how the Braves have to maximize pressure situations. First and second, nobody out. The last 2 hitters swing and miss and don't advance the runners. You can't afford that if your lineup is struggling.
Yeah.
There's the sinker that you see Murphy was like, oh, man, I was in between. I didn't get it. And then there's the changeup, and he's trying his best.
So Gio Urshela up to bat for Atlanta.
Much depth to that changeup.
First pitch.
Gio
Swung on. In the air to left field. Gets down, base hit into the corner. 1 run scores. Duvall gets held up at third. Braves tied up with Gio Urshela. RBI. Double. Ground rule double for Gio Urshela. Let's go.
Bounce that goes over the fence, but nonetheless they'll take the tie. Urshela is going to give you a ton defensively. Whatever he gives you offensively is going to be a bonus. And so far, so good for the newcomer for the Atlanta Braves. Watch this ball. It hits, I believe, the dirt and not the grass. And right there, it goes into the stands. That would have been 2 runs.
So Michael Harris, first pitch swinging, foul ball, strike one. So Braves tied up. We have a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We have a ball game.
It's tough to judge, but they are top half.
First place appearance tonight for Michael Harris was a walk. So the 0-1 pitch. Downstairs, changeup, ball one.
Very often, and Michael Harris could have an easy RBI if he just almost sacrifice bunt to third base. They're playing so back, left on left. It would be an easy hit and an easy RBI. But that's
inside, ball two.
But it could be left on left. I'm glad you said that.
It could be. That's what I'm saying. Like that would be the mindset if you're struggling to pick up the ball. But I know everyone wants to hit. But those are the little things that the Braves are going to have to capitalize on.
So the 2-1 pitch. Inside, ball three.
Big hit for Atlanta, and Gio Urshela timely hitting.
With runners in scoring position this series, Braves first two games 1 for 14. Tonight they're 1 for 4.
Those numbers aren't going to produce much. The 1 for 14.
So the 3-1 pitch down the heart of the plate, strike two. All right, Money Mike, watch out for the changeup.
If you hit 1 or 2 homers in the series and you won both games.
I'm a little shocked there on that 3-1 pitch right down the middle that Harris wasn't ready to let it go, and now he's got to have to fight off any kind of pitch.
So 3-2 pitch. Broken bat. Grounds it to Stott. Fires over to first for out number 3. But the Braves do get a run on the board with a Gio Urshela ground rule double. So Braves do tie it up. We do have a ball game, 1-1. That's right. ABC ball, that's right. ABC ball. You got to play that ABC ball and get it going. All right, so right now they're on our commercial break, everybody. So I will bring the live audio back as soon as they come back from a commercial break. I'm waiting to hit the home run siren for the Braves tonight. Hopefully the Braves can get a home run or something going. Oh. No word. I haven't seen anything. I think he fouled that ball off his foot. So we'll see. We'll see what he looks like when he's out there on the field. So there's still no word on what's going on with Arcia. All right, so here we go.
There's some folks up here in the press box with
strike one.
City Connect
to Johan Rojas.
Jerseys that they have here, and those are beautiful with the blue.
0-1 pitch.
I feel like Henry Aaron
on the outside corner did not get the call. Ball one.
Jerseys are on.
Listen,
I will be wearing my City Connect jersey with my City Connect hat Sunday at the ball game.
The old throwback days that we used to have.
Sunday against the Washington Nationals. I will be out there in left field in home run territory wearing my City Connect jersey. So,
like, can we do these more often?
Even in like the 98.
So yes, everybody, I will not be here Sunday. I'll be live and at the stadium.
Up and he runs, you're like, let's wear these.
So the 1-2 pitch.
1-2.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike three. That's 3 Ks on the chat. Three Ks on the chat for the night for Spencer Swellenbach.
Any kind of hot line.
Spelling block. Okay. All right. I like it. I like it there, Nathaniel. Spelling block. Let's go.
That I see for young pitchers who are forced to kind of fill a void. Everyone expects them to be.
So we go to the top, back to the heart of the top of the order for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber takes ball 1. First time up, he did have a leadoff walk from Spencer Swelling block or Swelling book.
He's got so many weapons
or spelling book
that he has,
like Nathaniel says.
When his stuff isn't great, it's a little bit like.
So that's outside ball 2. So 2-0 to count.
He has responses for every situation.
So here comes the 2-0 pitch. There we go on the outside corner. Gets the call. Strike 1. Let's go.
Byproduct of showing a lot of those pitchers to hit.
So the 2-1 pitch.
But being able to
in there, strike 2. There we go.
You've got to be able that second time through to not overthink it, but navigate that lineup.
He took a foul ball off the foot there, Gino.
Back-to-back starts.
He's thrown all of them the first time through, but he only threw 1 sinker, 3 curveballs, so he's holding a little bit of it back. He's been plurality most of the time.
So 2-2 pitch.
Fastball.
Downstairs, ball 3.
Assessed, and rightfully so, because the way that train the pitchers, they talk about third time through the lineup as if it is an absolute, that nobody can do it. And part of the reason, because of the way that they're trained to throw.
So here comes the 3-2 pitch.
3-2.
They're emptying
fouled back.
The very first inning to every hitter.
So stay alive. So we'll do it again, 3-2.
You're not going to have every one of those sharp pitches, so the numbers are going to reflect negatively third time through.
So here comes the 3-2 pitch. That's a swing and a miss. The 4th strikeout for Spencer Swellenbook.
10 batters.
Yeah, K's in the chat, everybody. K's in the chat.
Baseball in the state of Michigan. He went off to Nebraska, and he was.
Yeah, that's what we talk about.
For the Cornhuskers.
Forget the curveball, Ricky.
And
give him the heater.
And throwing gas. Now,
or should I say,
starting in the big league.
Forget the curveball, Spencer.
Quite a story.
Give him the heater.
I'd say quite a future. He's got this Tommy John behind
Well, Trey
him.
Turner takes strike 1.
He's told his manager he feels great.
So the 0-1 pitch swung on a foul ball, strike 2. So Trey Turner down in early in the count, 0-2.
Like he could make his next start.
Yep,
that's the level.
Welcome in, everybody. Please make sure you hit that like button. The 0-2 pitch to Trey Turner.
As it's 1-2.
Oh, ball down and dirty in the dirt. Ball 1.
Start beaming.
Bring it.
You really.
Let's go.
I can't wait to see your smile. The Phillies are 29-1 when their starter goes 7 innings.
Yeah.
You can't even hide that smile.
With some call.
So the 1-2 pitch.
Well, it's also that they have some of the best starting pitchers.
Ball down in the dirty again. Ball 2.
Against the current of third time through because their stuff is so good.
Well, but they also have mature starting pitchers, guys who have been there, done that, know how.
So here comes the 2-2 pitch.
And
fouled back.
That is going to be
back and out of play. We'll do it again. 2-2.
They'll have the freshest bullpen going into the postseason. And everyone forgets about the bullpen. They just act as if, oh, no big deal. Those guys can keep coming in and out, left and right.
Hey, girl.
Right now is concerned.
That's another foul ball. We'll do it again. 2-2.
Hasn't had enough rest.
Oh, yeah.
Right now. Every team.
I mean, there's just no complete games to even give them rest.
Oh, that's popped up down the third base line. Gio Urshela on the run. Easy catch for Urshela for out number 3. There we go. So Braves are due up. We'll have Whit Merrifield, Marcell Ozuna, and Matt Olson, the heart of the order for the Atlanta Braves, due up. And it's a tie ball game, 1-1. Oh, me too. Me too. The greatest movie of all time in baseball, in my opinion. All right, so we're gonna see if the Braves can't take the lead. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys think this will be a blowout game, or you think it's gonna be a very close game all the way down to the wire? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. That's right, Gino. We're hoping. We're keeping our fingers crossed over here. Welcome in, everybody. If you like what you see in here, please make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the stream, hit that subscribe button. Would love to have you would love to have you subscribe to the channel. Also, more importantly, everybody, remember, my channel is fully monetized. I do have super stickers, super chats, and also memberships available. If you guys want to donate to the channel as well. So I don't know about that. That's kind of that can go either way there, Nathaniel. That's a 50-50 there. Something happened to my camera. I'm still here. Okay. You think so there, Kenneth? All right. I think that's on your end, girl. Because I'm down here. Oh, okay. Yep. Bear with me, everybody. My camera just went down. I don't know why. I've been having problems with this this camera going down. For whatever reason, it does not like me.
Third base side. It's a tough play for Wilson, and Merrifield
Merrifield singles on a soft bunt. Yeah, there we talk about, baby. So bear with me. I'll get my camera back up and running here momentarily, everybody.
Triple, double, now a bunt hit.
There we go.
Perfectly.
It should be up.
Play by Wilson, though.
So bear with me here, everybody. I'll get it. I'll get it up momentarily.
The video room, but contact with the bag first. That's the third hit on the first pitch for Atlanta tonight. Sanchez piping first pitch strike.
Yeah, Marcell Ozuna has one of the most unique. It looks like his bat is longer than anybody's else. I've seen this many times when you watch him. Look how vertical that bat is, but how lateral he keeps it through the zone, which means the barrel of the bat is in the zone for a long time.
Third base side. Wilson will go to first.
And to just finish that thought, when you can have the barrel of the bat in a flat angle.
Bear with me, everybody. I'm still working with it.
To create power and now combine that with average. Look how vertical.
There we go.
He gets in a position to hit.
We got it.
It's almost like that perfect arc to come through the zone. And when he is locked in.
All right, we're good.
Watch how
should be
that bat is. Now that wasn't a perfect example because he hit a ground ball.
Right.
But
we should be up and live.
An angle. He catches it off the end of the bat, and that's why he's having a monster season.
But where
I did there, Mr. Woodrow.
Specific swing is the plate coverage.
He's got great plate coverage and rare.
So Matt Olson fouls that one off. Strike one.
Because he's able to keep his hands back. Hitting is hard, and with velocity and spin in today's game, the guy who can keep the mechanical soundness and not have too many moving parts.
So 0-1 pitch to Matt Olson.
That's what you'll hear hitting coaches tell you.
Pitcher step off.
The bigger the swing, the harder you go at it, the more loop and under the ball you're going to get. You're going to miss. That's why there's so many strikeouts in the game, because hitters are trying to launch the ball in the air.
Well, and it's iconic enough that you have Arcia in there.
So the 0-1 pitch. Oh, that's hit high and deep to right field. Off the wall. Off the wall. That was Whit Merrifield scores. Braves take the lead 2-1. There we go. That's a stand-up double for Matt Olson. There we go. There we go. Chops in the chat, baby. Chops in the chat. Let's go.
But Stott made an incredible double play his first time up. But he was determined.
Let's go!
In the air to provide that slug, and in this case, he gets a double just outside the stretch of Castellanos. Right fielders have a lot to contend with here at Truist Park because of the brick wall and the bounces that.
That's way outside for ball one to Ramon Laureano.
But
still only one out. Matt Olson on second. That's the 25th double by Matt Olson this season. That's way outside ball two to Ramon Laureano. 2-0 to count. 1 out.
Added brick wall.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Wrigley Field has the so-called padded brick wall.
So 2-0 to count. 1 out.
They want to run into that ivy either.
No, that's a shock to the system. As you see, though, you do basically have three different
the 2-0 pitch.
Possible bounces out there, right?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, he gets a call strike one.
Finding out really quickly here. Hitters want to go to right field. The ball jumps.
We've seen some huge home runs by Ozzie Albies specifically.
So the 2-1 pitch.
In this ball.
Down the heart of the plate, strike two.
Home runs from Olson. Ronald Acuna Jr. has the power to do that as well. And that's why this has become such a dynasty. Yeah. They're built to their park in some ways as well.
So the 2-2 pitch.
2-2. Strike three.
That's a foul tip. What are you swinging at that? That was upstairs. What are you doing, Laureano? Don't swing at that. Should have stayed away from that pitch.
The eye levels will work for Sanchez. We talked about his two-strike approach, and in this case, he goes up and away, even though the ball was supposed to be in. I always find pitching, your intended result is not always the result that you get, right? I was supposed to be down and in. I threw it up and away, and you go, wow, what a great pitch. Yeah, but if they only knew that's not where I was trying to throw it.
Well, everybody says like that.
In there for strike one to Adam Duvall.
Back up slider.
Unhittable.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
Right?
Unhittable. Because it's supposed to. When
he's 1 for 1 tonight, single in the second.
Tracking the movement of the probability of that pitch. When it does opposite, it really messes with their mind.
So the 0-1 pitch.
That's what you should do.
That's a big swing and a miss on a changeup.
On the side, because I know you're hurting.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, slider.
Slider.
I'm sorry, slider.
Well, now,
John Smoltz.
Now that's all I can throw.
No, it's not. You will find out tomorrow, won't we?
Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it.
It's the John Smoltz first pitch.
Oh, on the ground. Trey Turner fires over to third. High pitch. They got Matt Olson's in a. Oh, he gets back. Matt Olson gets back to third. They did not make a play. Duvall goes to first. Runners on the corners.
Spin it to third, but then Olson outflanked.
Matt Olson was in a rundown down the third base line because Trey Turner fires over to third with a high throw.
For a shortstop. He knows he's not going to get the runner at first. He turns and throws, hoping that the third baseman would be there. He threw it high, but then there was no chance for Turner or
Gotta watch that, Matt Olson. He almost screwed up his left arm.
Play, but because of where Turner was when he threw it, there was no way for these guys to get back, and Olson did the next best thing. Watch the play. Great play, and now he throws it. Now watch. There's no way for those guys to close the gap, and as soon as Olson realizes he can get back to third.
So Arcia takes ball one.
Maybe 2 steps too early.
Maybe a little bit. Now Wilson would have no way of knowing that nobody could be behind him either, but you're right. And that play was kind of the perfect triangle. Well executed on both ends. You rarely see that.
So the 1-0 pitch. Down, strike one.
I want to hear it because the inning's still going on, but that is.
Oh, thank you for the subscribe, everybody.
Decision.
I'll get that changed out here momentarily.
No, if he would have got that tag, if the throw was lower, he would have gotten the.
So the 1-1 pitch, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Oh.
Garcia takes a pass at a fastball inside.
Pass at a fastball, fouls out one off, strike two.
Heavily taxing first 3 innings on Sanchez after a complete game last time out. This is 60th pitch, John.
Well, he had a bunt single, an infield single, and then a hard hit ball by Olson to the wall.
Here comes a 1-2 pitch. That's a swing and a miss. But damage was done. Braves do get a run at home. They take an early lead, 2-1. That ends the third. We go to the top of the fourth. Will it last? I don't know. But we go to the top of the fourth. Bryce Harper. It will be Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos, and Bryson Stott due up for the Phillies. Whoever subscribed, thank you so much. I definitely do appreciate it. Glad that you can be on the channel. Thank you. So yes, we are definitely at 12:45. Oh, let's see. Jackson is streaming tonight. Play-by-play with JJ. He's streaming tonight, the Braves game. There's the only two that I see are streaming this game besides me. So hopefully we get a good turnout tonight. So far, it's turning out to be pretty good. Oh, not a problem there, Gino. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Normally, I don't stream during the week, everybody. You know, my work schedule's been pretty hectic, but when my co-host said he wasn't able to do a stream tonight, I said I'd be more than willing to bring a stream. I wouldn't let you guys go without any Brave content, so no other way than to bring the stream. So, oh, me too there, Nathaniel. They should have got more runs, but hey, we'll take what we can get. Remember, it's ABC ball, remember? Yes, we would gladly take the home runs, no doubt, but we need small ball. That's what we've lacked, is playing small ball. All the batters, we got a powerful lineup of home run hitters. It's just they just didn't want to play ABC ball. So, all right, so here we go.
Tonight is the Braves' 7th annual HBCU night, and the night will recognize the impact of HBCUs on the community.
Oh, that's a swing and a miss by Bryce Harper, strike one.
The Henry Lewis Aaron Fund invests in HBCU baseball and softball programs around the area. And
so the 0-1 pitch. That's another swing and a miss on a curveball. Strike two. Now Harper is 1 for 1 tonight. Season with a 275 average. And I missed it.
But fully understanding tribute.
So the 0-2 pitch to Bryce Harper did not get the call. Ball one on the outside corner.
Yeah, and they do a great job with that youth game.
That's right, David. ABC ball, baby.
I've watched a few of them.
So the 1-2 pitch.
Former players come back.
Outside, ball two.
These young men, it's a great thing that they do here.
2-2 on Bryce Harper from Schwellenbach.
So here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's a swing and a miss, strike three. The 5th strikeout of the night. Got him.
Harper, but he threw 3 breaking balls in almost the
Let's go.
Situation where he got 3 swings and misses.
That's 5 strikeouts on the night for
the way that it comes out looks like it's gonna pop up and be in the
Sheldon Stock.
Disappears.
Okay.
First 2
Hey, we're making that nickname. All right, Sheldon Stock. Let's go.
And that sinks Harper.
Oh, did he go check swing? Did he go around? Yes, he did. Strike one. Let's go.
Manny Gonzalez.
Castellanos has never seen a pitch, the first pitch he didn't like. He loves to go up there and swing at the first
10-4.
He's got hitting on his mind the whole time. And you got to make a good pitch, because if you throw a dud in there, he's gonna whack it.
So the 0-1 pitch. Hit up the middle. Well struck with Merrifield there. Make the play. Fires over to first for out number 2.
Piece of Schwellenbach. He's again, we talked about that might have got a little bit of the.
Well, we got some good news, everybody. The co-host is coming to join me on Discord.
Right up the middle. A rocket.
And he said he'd be here in just a minute.
That's what he looks like. He looks like he's mad he didn't make the play.
He finishes in a great position. Look at that. And I think that thing deflected a little bit.
At 108.
So we got Bryson Stott due up for the Phillies. He takes strike one.
But the fact that it had such a true pinball is shocking.
You know, people don't understand.
Foul, the 0-1 pitch, fouled off. That's going to be strike 2.
6 feet 6 inches looks like a long ways. When you land and you deliver the pitch, you're about 50-some feet from the plate, right? You're downhill, and there it is, that deflection right to Witt. But you never make a pitch or throw a pitch thinking you're going to get hit.
So the 0-2 pitch,
if you do,
ball down in the dirt, ball down and dirty.
Today, with the way that they throw the pitches and velocity, they don't finish in this position. They're more susceptible to getting hit because they're not in position to field.
So the 1-2 pitch fouled off to stay alive for Stott. We'll do it again, 1-2 to count.
Right, and obviously they're going to fall off one way or another. The pitchers that stay over the center of the mound are the ones that usually have better command.
All right, come on, Selling Stock. Let's go, Selling Stock. 1-2 pitch, 2 outs. Hit high and deep to right center. Laureano underneath it for an easy can of corn for out number 3. That retires the Phillies. Braves lead it 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Yeah. That's the way we like it. Let's go. Oh, thank you for another subscribe, everybody. Thank you. We're up to now 1246, everybody. Thank you. Me too there, Nathaniel, but I know he's still a rookie pitcher. You're going to give up a home run or two. We don't want to give up no home runs to the stinking Phillies. Right? Because we're all Braves fans here. But there's no harm, no foul with the Phillies fans. No. It's just a heated rivalry, that's all. Welcome in, Beto. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So you'll have Sean Murphy, Gio Urshela, and back up to the heart of the order and money, Michael Harris up for Atlanta. Yep. So right now the Braves are on a commercial. The broadcast is on a commercial break. I will bring the audio back as soon as they come back from a commercial break. Everybody. Ah, okay, okay. That's right. That's right, David. Everybody's welcome. Everybody is welcome. All right, so here we go.
Los Angeles traffic. There has been quite a bit of Atlanta traffic on the bases so far. 7 hits for the.
So Sean Murphy takes inside, ball 1.
And ball 1 to Murphy here in the 4th.
And Sanchez has actually done an incredible job because he got out of a first and second nobody's out situation. So he's had that traffic, and he's had those stress pitches.
Woo, big swing and a miss on a slider
to your point,
down the heart of the plate.
Have a lot of swing and
strike
miss
1,
so you've got
to strike 1. So 1-1 to count.
The way it's built right now.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
We talked about
downstairs, ball 2, so 2-1.
Fewer than 100 pitches. He threw 99 pitches for 9 innings last
Back
time.
to it.
And tonight he is going.
Don't worry, we'll bring that here momentarily.
For just
Mike O's is coming in. He said he'd be here in about 5 minutes or so. That's downstairs, ball 3. So 3-1 to count to Sean Murphy.
You see a golfer.
Oh, do you really?
Well, a pitcher and a
golf
golfer.
analogy from you?
Is that shocking?
So the 3-1 pitch swung on. It gets through the hole to left field. That's a leadoff base hit for Sean Murphy.
And it leads to Murphy at first base.
There we go.
Well, that's the second one he's had to deal with. A tough in between. Sometimes you get them all in one game, and sometimes you can make all these plays. He's guessing that hop, and again, it just jumped hop over his glove and in no man's land. To finish that point.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, no problem. The golfer that shoots 63 on Friday or 63 on Thursday, you think he's just going to.
So Joe Urshela.
It doesn't always.
Foul tipped into the glove. Strike one.
Once every 5 days, you can be connected mechanically, but there's no guarantee that fifth day is going to feel like it did, you know, from 5 days ago. And it's an oddity and a thing you have to learn to deal with as a starting pitcher.
So you just, I mean, even the best of the best are going to do
0-1 pitch.
The way you put that,
foul to the screen. Strike two.
Right? How do you do that?
To Gio
The first
Urshela.
thing you do is you realize that every 5 days, whether you have your best stuff or not, you're going to be able to manage whatever that is that day.
So Urshela 1 for 1 tonight, and an RBI double back in the second. He's down in the hole. 0-2 to count. He pokes his bat out there, fouls it off to stay alive. We'll do it again. 0-2.
You can control how hard they hit the ball. That's all you have control over. Yeah. The results might not go your way, but I found that to simply put, if you go 500 in your bad starts, you're going to have a great year.
Yeah.
Little number up. The shortstop, Trey Turner, gets the force out at second. One out. Urshela gets on first, so one out. Runner on second. Michael Harris up the bat for Atlanta. So riddled with injuries this season. Ronald Acuna out for the ACL.
Well, the two out for seasons are your two.
Albies has been out for 37 games. Michael Harris with 52 games missed with a hamstring. Sean Murphy was out for 49 games with a left oblique. Spencer Strider's out for the season with a UCL tear or bone fragment in his his right elbow. He's out for the season. Now you got Austin Riley with a 97-mile-an-hour pitch, fractured his bone in his right hand. He's out for 6 to 8 weeks.
Just when they were starting to get as healthy as they were gonna, you know, they hit Murphy.
So this season, the Braves have been literally riddled with injuries, like literally riddled with injuries. The bug has bit the Braves this season in 2024.
Minor league system, and he is as synonymous.
So 2-0 to count the Money Mike. No strikes. And as soon as I said that, strike one. That was a little high. Gave a generous call.
But he is
strike one. So 2-1 to count.
Well, you learned that from Bobby because he wasn't always that way. And he said Bobby would look at situations and you would.
So the 2-1 pitch.
He's not bothered by that.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike two.
He had this learning experience under Bobby that has prepared him for this journey. And I asked him today, it's like, is it a matrix situation to fill up your lineup now? He goes, oh boy. Last year he just put him in and left him. He didn't have.
So here's the 2-2 pitch. One out, runner on first. Braves lead it 2-1. Bottom of the fourth.
Work in a particular game.
That is a swing and a miss. Sinker
to the corner. It takes care of Harris from Sanchez for strikeout number 6.
And to be honest, as you watch this pitch again, just peel away from.
So Harris. Money Mike goes down swinging.
Every threat, athletically too. Yeah. No running, no albies. Harris is finally back, but he came back from the hamstring.
So the first pitch to Whit Merrifield, who's up in the batter's box for Atlanta. He fouls that one and out of play. Strike one.
This series specifically, how similar Brian Snitker and Rob Thompson are.
Yeah.
Nothing said that they were ascendant managers, that they were going to be the next wave of managers for great teams in Major League Baseball when either of them got the job, right? Rob Thompson was an interim at first.
So the 0-1 pitch.
Firing a couple of years ago.
Foul and out of play again. Strike two.
Great stewards for anchor franchises in baseball, kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, and great stories because Rob Thompson.
Oh, you got that right, Gino.
Yep, he was done. The opportunity presented itself, and now look at him. Now he may have 5-6 more years. Brian Snitker was fine managing at AAA. He was done, and he comes in as an interim to hold the ship. New management comes in, and he was supposed to be gone. And all they've done.
Ball down in the dirt. 1-2 to count
Championship here
to Whit Merrifield.
Close now in Philadelphia. So great stories, great men of baseball, lifers that have learned from their previous mentors and are carrying it forward.
Joe Torre on the Rob Thompson side. He was with the Yankees for so many years, and in fact was.
So the 1-2 pitch, 2 outs to Whit Merrifield. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the bottom of the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. Braves still lead it 2-1. Oh, I know that's right. So remember, everybody, please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already done so. If you're new to the stream, if you like what you're seeing here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join the channel. Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. We're up to now 1247 on the subbies. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you. Smoke them. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Woodrow. Smoke them. Just for that, I'll get one ready. That's right. I'll get one ready. How about that? So you'll have JT Realmuto, Brandon Marsh, and Weston Wilson due up for the Phillies. So towards the bottom of the lineup for the Phillies. All right, so here we go.
Spencer Schwellenbach for Atlanta, who faces Realmuto first in this 5th.
In there, strike 1 to JT Realmuto.
Everything's been crisp tonight. He has shown all his pitches, but they are tight, breaking balls and sliders and curveballs, and he is keeping this lineup at bay. I mean, that's
a big swing and a miss, strike 2.
People understand that doesn't have to be 99. It's quick because of his delivery and that short arm action and the way that he goes downhill. And the hitter, you can just tell by the reaction. You never have to look at a radar gun when a pitcher is on.
So the 0-2 pitch.
Quick timeout leads to a ground
up the middle. Whit Merrifield turns to fire to first for out number 1.
One down, our pitcher profile.
One down.
Yeah, just watch
1 out.
Different crisp pitches and watch how tight they are. You're going to see a fastball that he swings and miss. Watch this tight breaking ball. There's no chance when you're in the zone, and he's in the zone enough with his fastball that the breaking ball gives these hitters the illusion that it's going to be there and then it's not. That is pitching, and what he has done in fast-tracking his big league career, he doesn't get phased.
That's a big swing and a miss by Brandon Marsh, strike 1.
And he's had success. And he's
stinker sucker? Is that what it says?
At this time
or stinker shock?
When everybody's searching for starting.
Okay, I can't read it because there's that little heart.
A handful of times tonight, and in this era, with the pitch timer, the timer then gets pushed on the batter.
So the 1-1 pitch to Marsh. Suddenly, that's a big swing and a miss, strike 2.
Pitching people have described it to me as you're in the corner during a boxing match, and it's just sort of raining right hooks on you.
Yeah, that's exactly.
So the 1-2 pitch.
But the one thing,
ball down in the dirt.
That pitch,
down and dirty, ball 2.
Shin high at the knee pads of the shin guards of the catcher, And what happens to a hitter is when they're looking down that lane and they see, oh, shoot, fastball by me, they're thinking they can.
So 2-2 pitch.
It becomes a breaking ball, swing and a miss.
Outside, ball 3.
One of the rare non-competitive pitches he's thrown tonight. That splitter away. It's 3-2.
See, I think he could go 3-2 breaking ball if he has that same feel where you can get a swing and miss with the 3-2 count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch.
Swing.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 outs. K's in a chat. That's 6 strikeouts.
You need to know, even on a 3-2 count, you know that this pitch to a hitter in the zone looks like I have to swing.
Let's go.
Very disciplined, pure hitter.
K's in the chat, everybody.
Pitch, but easier
Stinker shot. That's what I thought you said, Nathaniel. Stinker shot with another strikeout. At 6 Ks on the night for stinker shock. So we got Weston Wilson, who's 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout in the second.
No errors, but
in there for strike 1.
Like at least one of which, based on his reaction, he feels like he should have come up with. And it's especially difficult because he went to Clemson. He grew up.
So the 0-1 pitch
in this ballpark. He's from the High Point area.
Outside, ball 1.
But you know, as well as anybody, you grew up in the South, you're very likely to be a Braves fan, especially with the proliferation of TBS as it grew. And the pitch is fouled away, so he's
the 1-0 pitch. The 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled out.
It's never easy.
Out in the stands, that's going to be strike 2. So 1 and 2 to count.
Right when you're near your hometown, and certainly people are either here in
person. So here comes the 1-2 pitch.
1-2.
Ball downstairs, ball 2.
For all Atlanta's done offensively tonight, it's just a 2-1 lead here in the 5th. It's a 7-game spread in the National League East.
Well, Spencer's 1 strike out away from keeping.
The batter called timeout for a minute. So here comes the 2-2 pitch from Stellan Shock or Stinker Shock. Downstairs, ball 3. So we have a full boat, everybody. Full boat. So here comes the 3-2 pitch, 2 outs. He went around. That's strike 3. That is 7 strikes on the night. For
14 in a row retired.
Let's go.
Guy grows up in Michigan and comes to pitch for the Braves. Never seen
there we go. There, Kate in the chat, everybody. And look who just walked in the door. My co-host in the house. Welcome in, brother.
What's up, everybody?
So, brother, give me 1 second. I've got to rearrange everything, so bear with me here. Let me make sure I got this up and let me make sure here. Give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. There he is. The one and only. The one and only, everybody. My co-host right above my head. There you are. Ready to rock and roll there, brother. There we have it. Batman Ruben. Well, so far I picked up a few subbies along the way. I picked up 3 subbies so far. So thank you for subscribing. You know who you were. Welcome in, band. But right now the game is on commercial break. I will say this has been a more livelier crowd tonight with the chat. So,
hey, Gino.
Yeah, Gino was wondering where you were at, and I told him what you weren't feeling very well and you had a long day at the doctor's office. So I told him that you may stop in or you may just pop in the chat. So, all right, so here we go.
Fucking prodded me a lot.
To Ozuna have ended up
Had a lot of blood
Ozuna
work stuff done today.
Grounds out.
Exactly a great entree into a discussion of his triple crown possibilities, but he is on that list.
That's out number one.
If you missed it.
Sorry about that.
On that list, and the gap has closed between him
So they
and Ohtani.
picked and poked you all day?
DHs.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, man.
And both in the running for the MVP. And I would always say that if there's a position player that's close,
I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
having great years, that edge would go to the position player.
Anytime you're in the doctor's office for almost 6.5 hours, it sucks.
That he would have on the field and at the plate.
That sucks, brother.
For a counter argument.
Give it to me.
So number one, Ohtani goes into spring training and he says, "Well,
all right, Gino.
So I want to steal a bunch of bases."
Yep.
And he has. So he's tried to make himself.
He's operating the grill tonight.
For that.
Yep.
And then just breaking
Roger
down
that, my
how I
friend.
would vote for MVP. Ozuna's value, if he's not in the lineup,
May the burgers be with you.
500.
May the spatulas be with you.
He could play right Neptune, and I think he'd be in the running for MVP.
I agree with that. I think those are always separators when it's close.
May the spatulas be with you.
Because the argument.
That is a foul ball to stay alive. It's 1-2 to count to Matteo.
Off the Dodgers, and they'll still be great because they have a great roster.
Not his fault.
Shouldn't punish him for that. But on the flip side, you can make the argument take.
So the 1-2 pitch. Off the end of the bat, up the middle. Trey Turner fires over to first for out number 2.
Out number 2. All right, so let's build the resume. Let's take a look at each of them, and you can punch.
Okay, so this season, Shohei Ohtani's at 39 homers, 39 stolen bases. He's first in home runs, but second in stolen bases.
So that's Ohtani. And we've seen Ozuna, right? He's a couple home runs short of leading in every.
I mean, he's a couple home runs short for Big Bear. All first pitch swinging for Laureano, right to Trey Turner, fires over to first for out number 3. That's a 7-pitch, 1-2-3 inning for Sanchez. That ends the 5th. We go to the top of 6. Braves still lead it 2-1.
Indianapolis currently leading the Cincinnati Bengals, everybody, 7-0.
There it. Well, remember, everybody, everything is starting to come down to the football season. So, remember, we only got 36 games left in the regular season starting tonight. So, baseball's starting to come to a close, everybody.
35 after tonight.
Yeah, 35 after tonight, correct. So tonight's game 36. After tonight will be be 35 left. So that's an important game right here for the Braves because they got more of an easier road for the Braves than the Phillies do. Phillies have a really tough stand for the next 20-something games. So Braves can easily come back and take first place. But right now they hold like a game and a half lead in the wild card. But if they can come back and get the Phillies tied up in the division, then the tiebreaker would go to the Braves, I would think. I don't know. I don't know who the tiebreaker it would go to. So I'm just hoping that the Braves can go into the postseason and try to make a run. That's what we're hoping. But this season, compared to last season with 106 wins, is completely utter chaos. But like I said, everybody, this season in 2024, the Braves have had the injury bug bugged them all season. With Spencer Strider going down early in the season, then Ronald Acuna went out with a left ACL tear in his left knee, not the right surgical knee, his left knee. He was already playing hurt after he went to the Venezuelan League. Then you had Sean Murphy go out. First game of the season, he was out for 49 games with a left grade 2 oblique. He just finally came back. Then you had Michael Harris go out with a hamstring. So here we go. First pitch swinging for Johan Rojas. Out to center, underneath it, for out number 1 for Michael Harris.
Tonight's
So out number 1.
sponsored by Capital One.
So,
And some teammates that you may have heard of. One very studious.
there's Smoltzy, Tom Glavine, and Greg Maddux, the 3 duo pitchers for Atlanta back in the 90s. No other better pitching duo right there, I would say.
Yourself up the river.
Well, Dumb and Dumber is my favorite movie. That's all you
Yeah,
can
but
say about me.
The Braves just didn't want to. They didn't want to cash in on that.
One down.
You know how Alex Anthopoulos works. He don't work like that. So Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 1 tonight,
If they're Atlanta Braves fans, but just
he takes strike 1
that pitching staff. It was such an iconic pitching staff.
from
And so fun to
selling
watch
stock.
every
So
3-4
0-1
gets
pitch.
Avery in there, Kent Merker. I mean, you had dudes.
On the inside corner, strike 2.
You know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
when you get to the
So,
level that Greg Maddux and Tom
Schwarber is down in the count, 0-2.
Had a blast together.
The 0-2 pitch.
And the beauty
Ball
of it
down
is,
in the
you know,
dirt, ball 1.
The one thing I hate hearing
Yes!
is this
Let's
comment
go.
followed by when you
Take
done
that,
something. All you
Chiefies.
guys were Hall of Famers for your
Chicago just scored a touchdown. They now lead
The first
6
3
to
years,
nothing.
you're gonna say
Damn.
you
The
could
1-2
predict
pitch.
we were gonna
Inside,
be
ball
Hall of Famers. There's no
2.
way. Glavine almost lost 20. Maddox almost lost 20. I was under 500, and yet we were able to do the things we.
So the
got to
2-2
do.
pitch to Schwarber. That's a big swing and a miss. Strike 3. 7,
Splitter there too, Josh.
8
Look,
straight.
you can look at
Well, 8 Ks on the night. 8 Ks on the night for Swallenbach.
The last 3 starts, he has really struggled. The second time through the lineup.
Let's
Whatever
go.
adjustments he's made in the bullpen and looking at the information and video, he has done it magically because there have been no signs of issues.
So Trey Turner, first pitch swinging out to right
Might
field.
have just bought
Laureano underneath it.
7th inning here as well. That's
For
a
out number 3.
6th.
That's a 1-2-3 inning for Schellenstock. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Braves still lead it 2-1. Well, I mean, you see what you have there, George. I mean, yeah, I agree. It's still preseason, but you see what your team has. Yeah, the main starter doesn't play, but you kind of see what you look forward to. But like I said, my co-host here, he automatically pulls for him. So what the heck? Oh, yeah.
Oh, for who?
Your Chicago Bears.
Well, of course.
So, who do you think I was talking about? It's all good though, man.
Never tell with you.
I know, right? It's all good, brother, man. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood.
Yeah, Daddy.
No. Welcome in, Ralph. Welcome in, Amanda. Welcome in. Just now tuning in, Amanda and Ralph. Braves take an early lead, 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. So Braves still lead it 2-1. Adam Duvall, Orlando Arcia, and Sean Murphy due up for Atlanta. Only one without a hit tonight is Michael Harris and Orlando Arcia, but everybody else has had a hit, either a single. Duvall's had 2 singles. Matt Olson has hit a double tonight. Gio Urshela has had an RBI single, or an RBI ground rule double tonight. So here we go.
John Smoltz.
Here we go. We got Mr. Doobie. Adam Duvall. Let's go, Doobie.
Maybe one of his teammates that we saw in that picture going to break.
On the inside, ball 1 to Adam Duvall.
It's the point in the game where you feel like if you're an Atlanta Braves fan, you're like, we should be up 4-3.
He's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles.
Similar to the last
inside, ball 2.
2-0. And the Phillies came back and won that game 3-2, which is really pivotal when you think.
Come on, Doobie. Smoke that Doobie, baby.
And what that could have meant to them.
Batman wants to dance.
By a win.
Let's go. The 2-0 pitch. Hit high and deep to left center field. Going back. Gone. Yeah. Batman dance. Let's go. Batman dance. Adam Duvall with a home run. Braves now lead at 3-1.
But that's what they're going to have to do. They got to get timely hitting, couple home runs here and there. They don't have the resources.
That's number 11 on the season for Adam Duvall. A little short hopper ground ball, fires over to first. High throw from Trey Turner, but gets the out number 1 at first.
Yeah, and I think any hitter will tell you, get a pitch and then let it go. And this pitch goes middle. And when it's middle, and sinking, the hitter loves that. And that angle, and everybody knows right there, that scene right there, the pitcher, the catcher, and the hitter knew that that ball was gone as soon as it was hit.
It takes a special person to have 5 starts in a couple weeks.
That's right.
Was traded
so Sean Murphy due in the batter's box. He takes a big swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Like Duvall has today.
Yeah, and he's been struggling, and he'll tell you he's been struggling, and that is not a great feeling when you're struggling and have that gap of time.
So the 0-1 pitch.
But I could tell you this.
Downstairs, ball 1.
Knowing he's done this a lot in his career, it's a lot easier to take than if it's a young kid that has no experience behind it.
And they have a couple of pieces.
Oh, guess a generous call. Strike 2.
Who are at that moment of their career that they love to play every day, but if they're accepting of.
So the 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2. Sean Murphy goes down swinging.
It's rare.
Adam Duvall just hit a solar blast to left center, and Braves now lead at 3-1.
It doesn't work that way typically, but that's what the Braves
in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs.
Led them to do and get because of the injuries.
So we got Gio Urshela due up for Atlanta.
Hit a homer, take a bite.
First pitch swinging. Bryce Wilson timed that one and make the play for out number 3 at first. But with the damage is done, Braves put a home run on the board. Braves now lead at 3-1.
Duvall has his first meal tonight. It's 3-1.
Welcome in, Electric. I don't know they're Electric. I know J-Hay got DFA'd by the Dodgers today. I'm hoping that maybe he signs with the Braves. Who knows? I know Kelenic, he's been kind of wish-washy. He's been on a very bad slump. Why not bring J-Hay back in a Braves uniform where he started his career? And see what happens. Let him have a shot. Why not? I wouldn't have a problem with J-Hay coming back. Not a problem at all. Never hated the guy. Matter of fact, even when he left the Braves and went went up north, I didn't have a problem with that at all. So I'm hoping, and I'll keep my eyes peeled on what I see come across, because a lot of the news that you see that's coming across, you know, about players getting DFA'd and stuff is coming across X, formerly known as Twitter, and a lot of that stuff has been coming across the airwaves. So all right, so they're on a commercial break still. I'm just looking at what's going on. Nothing so far. No news anyway.
I know, Gino, it doesn't count, but hey, it's good practice for them.
That's right. Yeah, nothing. All right, so it looks like they're coming back here momentarily. Yep, here they are. So first pitch swinging, foul ball, strikes foul, strike one to Bryce Harper.
All right, what's your advice to Tim? You were a first-time analyst.
Well, as of 19 minutes ago, Chiefs and Pro Bowl center Creed Humphrey reached an agreement on a 4-year, $72 million extension, including a $50 million guaranteed sign-on. So now Humphrey becomes now the highest-paid center in NFL history.
You were reading that off the card.
It's work.
And that's coming down from Adam Schechter.
That's my biggest advice. You got to work.
I love that.
So as of 20 minutes ago.
And go.
Bryce
Harper pops that one up. Arcia calls off Michael Harris underneath it for out number one.
To make it 3-1 at
Oh, you got that right, Mr. Woodrow. We need that Willie Mays Hayes, baby. Still a base for. I'm going to wear a pair of gloves for every base that I do, and I'm going to post it on my wall. Let's go.
You would?
Yeah.
Everything's an error.
I got in trouble back in my playing days.
So Spencer Swellenbach, 6 1/3 inning,
official score,
and he's only given up
didn't go
one hit so far.
Here's Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos foul ball, strike one, and Spencer Swellenbach is pitching a hell of a game. If the Phillies didn't get that hit, he'd be on a no-no right now.
Nick Castellanos to the
So the 0-1 pitch.
In his first at bat.
Downstairs, ball one, so 1-1 to count.
A little play on Dan Castellaneta, I think. One of the creators of The Simpsons, if I have that right.
Listen.
So 1-1 pitch.
All over the place.
That's a big swing and a miss. Strike two.
Just like I wouldn't question when we were talking about which pitcher might have the most points in a Scrabble name. I said.
So it's 1-2 to count, 1 out. Braves lead it 3-1 in the top of the 7th.
Did you just do that math?
Quickly, I did.
On a triple word score, it would be 84 points, yeah.
We don't have time to find
So here comes the 1-2 pitch.
Rotation would have a higher point for
that is a swing and a miss. Strike three. That is 9 strikeouts. 9 strikeouts for Spencer Swellenbach.
Barely fits on that jersey, but right now this young right-hander is
Let's go.
in command of every pitch, and he is absolutely in charge. And when you're in charge, you finish the deal, which he's doing.
So 2 outs.
In the 7th inning,
Bryson Stott,
from completing a
first pitch swing and fouls that one off. Strike one.
Talked about what the Phillies record is when starting pitchers go 7. Well, right now, for Mr. Brian Snitker, he would be thrilled to get 7 innings of this young hurler.
I mean, 91 pitches. He's checking on Murphy right now. Good, Murphy got the worst of that there, but Snit just
Murphy takes it like a champ. 0-1 pitch.
3-1 lead.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike two.
This time fading away, and he missed a couple of times into the other batter's box with the splitter. The last couple have been really good.
So 0-2 to count, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 7th. Braves lead it 3-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball one.
Right back there. It's 3 straight splitters to open the sequence.
Just needs to catch a little bit more of the plate, and it will be strike 3.
So the 1-2 pitch.
That's
Swellenbach deflects it.
So
Damn.
First base runner for the
First base runner of the night for
safely since
reached safely
of the game.
Damn.
Bryson Stott, and suddenly the tying runs at the plate.
Yeah, a little surprised by that pitch selection. Looked like they were set up in to try and get a different angle, and Stott took advantage of it and hit it right back up the middle.
But it deflected off of Swellenbach's glove.
But caught too much of the plate, and he will be so frustrated. The ball comes back at an angle where you're like, oh, I got it, and then you don't.
This ball into right field.
Oh, that ball's hit in the gap. Laureano with a slide. They're coming home. No. That is Phillies on the board, 3-2. Damn it.
Laureano puts one.
Well, that's good.
You'll see on a cutoff of a surefire double.
Damn it.
Watch him slide and sell out for cutting this ball off to going to the wall. This is outstanding, and he turns and throws. This should never have been close, and it had a chance there for a second, but the speed of Stott.
A great reception for Swellenbach.
That's it for Swellenbach. That's a hell of a night for Swellenbach. 9 strikeouts on the night. No harm, no foul there. No harm, no foul. So Swellenbach with 6 2/3 innings. With 9 strikeouts, give up 3 hits, 2 runs, and 2 earned run score, and 2 run score, and 1 walk. That's not bad for a night like that. I will take that any day of the week. So, yeah, Padres have been lighting it up, even with Fernando Tatis moving to the 60-day IL with that really nagging injury that he suffered. So we're hoping for them to make it to the playoffs, and I think as it stands right now, I'll see what the standings look like for the West. San Diego, looks like I hate when it does that. All right, so San Diego is at 72-56. They're exactly tied with Arizona Diamondbacks. They're 4 games behind the Dodgers, and both the Diamondbacks and the Padres are both 4 games to the good in the wild card. The San Francisco Giants, on the mean hand, they're 11.5 games back in the division, but they're only 3.5 games back in the wild card. So anything's possible in the game of baseball. So, all right. So, oh, wow. Okay. Here we go. They are back. We got Mr. PJs.
So many curveballs, and Marsh,
he's in there for strike 1.
69 against breaking balls.
Yeah, that's the one kryptonite for Marsh. He likes the ball middle to middle in, and you're going to see a lot of breaking balls out of Pierce Johnson.
So the 0-1 pitch. Downstairs, ball down and dirty, ball 1.
A couple lefties in that bullpen, but he goes right on left. First of all, Johnson has pretty agnostic splits. He's pretty equal opportunity, but then the breaking stuff being so good is the deciding factor, I'd imagine.
Yeah, what's amazing is he keeps throwing it, so you know it's good. Mixing in that fastball would be really
So here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Hitters to see a different level
to Brandon Marsh. In there, strike 2 on the outside corner. 1-2 to count.
You see the young man getting congratulated by his manager. And 1 play away from getting out of another clean inning.
So the 1-2 pitch.
Comebacker off of his glove. He leaves the runner at second, and the 1-2.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th.
Stretch time, Atlanta by
Yes, Phillies come within 1. It's now 3-2 Braves. Remember, everybody, I will take the chat poll down at the conclusion of the 8th inning. Also, make sure you go to the community page as well and get your votes in there as well. We're 1 like away, everybody. We're 1 like away from the 20 likes. We've already set a stream. For every stream we hit 10 likes. We're sitting at 19 likes. Let's see, can't make it at even 20. So we'll have Money Mike, Whit Merrifield, and Marcell Ozuna due up for Atlanta. And my damn cam goes down again. That's
It's
twice.
because you're running on 1080s. You're running on 1086. You put it on 1080/30.
Okay.
Yours does the same thing. Mine does. It's
But I got to
something
go
with
back
those-
in there. I got to go back in there and disable it, and then
What are you talking about? You just start it, and then down at the bottom where it says 1080, 60, 1080, 30, 720, 60, 720, 30.
yeah,
Click 1080 or 1080, 30.
that's what I did. But it doesn't want to pull up for me, and my cam's still down. I have to.
Okay, start it back again, and then go to 7. See it? Yours is doing exactly what mine does. Go to
Yeah.
720 by 720 60 first, then 1280
Okay.
or 1080 30. Sorry.
Right. All right. All right. So we'll see what that does. All right. All right. There we go. We'll see what happens. That's right, Mr. Woodrow. All right, here we go.
Mix, but he'll rely.
At first pitch to Michael Harris, strike 1.
Slider.
He's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk in the first. Outside, ball 1.
He is another guy like Weston Wilson who spent forever in minor league baseball and finally got
That's a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Pro ball in single A with the White Sox in 2014. He eventually made his debut after the pandemic season of 2020. It took him 8 years to find his way to the majors in 2022 with the White Sox, which is
Outside,
quite the
ball
shame considering the baseball mustache.
2. So 2 and 2 to count to Michael Harris.
Sure has that, but he has great breaking ball and slider spin.
So the 2-2 pitch.
And that
Downstairs, ball 3. So 3 and 2 to count.
3 and 2 from Tanner Banks. It's on the ground, second.
On the ground.
Slowly hit. Stott has to glove flip, and he got him. Oh man!
No, he's safe.
From Bryson Stott. Goodness gracious!
Michael Harris said he's safe. Check it.
Ask him. That's worth challenging.
Harris said
Yep.
challenge.
Snicker is challenging it. Harris says he beat the throw out.
What a play, though. He comes in. The only play he has to scoop and shovel it, but I think he's going to be safe. Listen, when we got a chance, I'll tell you what, the first baseman in Bryce Harper, by the way, when it's all said and done, it's close. He gets the front of the bag. That's what makes it tough for umpires. They have to listen to the sound and the foot hit the bag.
Oh, yeah, he's safe. Foot's on the bag before the ball actually in the glove. That's an automatic safe.
Front of the bag before the glove got in. The ball in the glove.
This is really a tough call.
But
Yeah.
want to make with Bryce Harper,
His foot, Michael Harris's foot, hits the bag before the ball actually is in the glove of Bryce Harper. That should be an automatic safe call.
First for Bryce Harper has been almost seamless, and a credit to him. And
yeah, I heard about that, George.
Given by their coaching staff, because he's playing a premier position that is totally different than the position.
So we'll see. We'll see what they call here. Here we go.
Atlanta retains your challenge.
Safe. Atlanta retains your challenge. All right. There we go. That's the way to lay it out, ladies and gentlemen. Laid that pitch out to first, baby. Lay it out, baby. Yeah. Michael Harris on first. Call was over. Called safe at first. Call stand. The call was overturned. Runner was safe. Yeah, that's what we talk about. Let's go.
That Whit Merrifield had. And I said,
so Whit Merrifield fouls that one off as the JT Realmuto.
He's supposed to be off the bag, and Whit hits a ball right down the first base line, and that Harper smothers and actually wins the game. It gets the final out. And he said he took his one at bat that he had earlier in the series of a triple or double down the line that cost him getting off the bag. Said, I'm going to stay right here.
So here's the 0-1 pitch to Whit Merrifield.
And
outside, ball one.
Thompson, you have enough guys that you trust their baseball instincts. For years, this core has been known as a group that sits on the bench and is pretty well locked into the game and watching for those details, like Trey Turner's play he made earlier.
The 1-1 pitch downstairs, ball two.
Feel for the game, and if they feel something and they want to move, then go do it. And then they'll ask them later, you know, why did you do that? And not that they're questioning it, they want to know the reasoning. And they get
so here comes the pitch, 2-1 count to Whit Merrifield.
Watch and learn.
That's a big swing and a miss, strike two. Full count. Nobody out. Runner on first for the Braves.
Was behind that fastball. You see Turner, one of the state-of-the-art infielders in Major League Baseball.
So they fire over to first.
You saw this? No.
So the 2-2 pitch.
2-2.
Big Bear on deck. Outside, ball three. So Whit Merry count 3-2 to count. Nobody out.
First time seeing him live, and he has
great quick
action. It is simple, but it is firm when it gets to home plate.
3-2 to count. Hit on. Hit high and deep to left field. Going back at the track. Caught. Damn it.
To make the catch.
Half bag more than
just a little bit. One away. Our player resume.
Just got underneath that.
Indeed. In case you missed it off of the top of the show, Marcell Ozuna is a couple of home runs behind Shohei Ohtani to win possibly the Triple Crown in the National League.
Oh, okay. You take your cam off for a minute?
All right. Back in the day, 1933, Chuck Klein won the Triple Crown for one of
your cam went down. There it goes.
At that point, you remember?
There you go.
Chuck Klein, he was
on my end. It kind of went down for a minute. So first pitch to Big Bear was ball one.
Yeah, that's the guy.
That's a big home run swing right there. Strike one.
Yeah, like those.
So 1-1 to count to Big Bear.
Charles Herbert Klein.
So the 1-1 pitch to Big Bear.
First. And a 1-1.
That's
a big swing and a miss. Strike two.
On sliders here.
They've done a nice job on Ozuna and this game particularly. And, you know, sometimes, again, you're just off just a little bit, guessing a little bit. But they've done a good job of getting the ball to barrel the bat.
Let's go.
With some off-speed pitches.
Tanner Banks said, I don't know. Whatever you want to throw. You see that shrug? You're like,
junk ass umpire.
Yeah. The 1-2 pitch. You gotta be kidding me.
And this time on a take, and Ozuna
junk ass umpire.
For a second. It looked like it had the box on the screen here.
Well, whenever the hitter.
No, it did not. That was outside the box.
From one position and
Golding.
Back to the center. He's going to not agree with the call.
So we got Matt Olson up to bat. He's swinging a miss. Strike one.
And now here's Olson, who did some left.
That umpire's going to look awfully funny with my hand and arms up his ass and he's on a puppet stick.
Yeah. That's a big swing and a miss. Strike two to Matt Olson.
Late. It may not to your screen look like, wow, I could hit that if I'm sitting at home. No,
man, come on.
Too tight, and the easiness of which he throws.
Well, you can't
This
hit this
horrible
guy.
umpire calling.
Difficult to pick up.
This horrible umpire calling against the Braves just continues, man.
Yeah, ball down in the dirt. Ball one.
Conviction with your pitches, but watch as the pitch comes in. Tanner Banks gives it the old, whatever you want, and then this dot.
So the 1-2 pitch.
Harris runs for the first.
Harris
time.
runs, fouls. Matt Olson fouls that one to the screen.
I think they were asking, where are you going to dinner tonight? And he's like, I don't know.
You think there's a button on PitchCom? They got 8 buttons, and one of them is where you going to dinner.
I tell you, it's a good thing we didn't have PitchCom when I would want some funny stuff said to me about certain pitches.
So 1-2 pitch.
Oh, John, with that foul ball, we have an opportunity.
Foul ball to the screen again. So Matt Olson's late on his swing.
I want commands like bury this. You know, there would be some definitive words of positive command where you want me to throw this pitch.
You like the reinforcement?
I do.
Yeah.
So the 1-2 pitch again.
That's clipped foul.
Clip foul again. We'll do it again.
Who would you have wanted to be the voice of it during those Atlanta runs?
Wow. No, that's a good call there.
Because anybody can do it.
Sure. Maybe my good friend Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh, Matty.
If you throw
Yeah.
a curveball.
Damn it. Matt Olson swung on, hit grounder to third.
Side. This is Wilson.
Wilson fires over to first for out number 3. Damn it.
Oh, that'll carry us all the way through the break.
So Braves strand 1 on base, but Braves still lead at 3-2. That ends the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. Oh, wow. Thomas said his friend's at the game, and he says the umpire is worse in person. Damn. We'll see if Mr. PJs comes back out for the top of the 8th.
Bears knocking on the door, baby.
Oh, they are?
Oh. Yeah.
So that home run by Adam Duvall, 110 mile an hour velocity off the end of the bat, went 421 feet tonight. So it looks like the Yankees are reinstating Jazz Chisholm to the lineup.
Touchdown, baby!
There we go.
Flag on the play.
Go figure.
I think it's going to come back holding.
Like it always does, right?
Yeah, man.
Well, right now in the top of the 6th for the Houston Astros against the Baltimore Orioles, it's now 6-0 against Corbin Burns. Wow. Who would have thought? So here we go.
First
But
pitch,
Mr. PJ
strike
did
one.
back out there.
Guess what? It's a curveball.
Weston Wilson swings and misses on the strike one.
If you just keep
The
saying
0-1 to count. He's 0 for 2 tonight with 2 strikeouts.
He threw 4 pitches to
Illegal
Brady
forward
Barnes for the
pass.
strikeout. They all were
Oh,
foul
damn.
balls. And here,
All right,
And
hey,
there's strike
I gotta-
2.
we are.
I gotta get up if you want to cover my cam, please.
Over his
Yeah,
normal
10-4.
rate of
Let me know when you're back.
curveballs. Looks like Stevenson's going to hit for Rojas next. Cal Stevenson has a bat on deck. Philadelphia is still in this game, trailing 3-2.
Down in the dirt, ball 1.
Dylan Lee is up in the Atlanta bullpen right now.
So Dylan Lee is warming up in the bullpen.
Maybe for Kyle Schwarber. That is an uncomfortable swing on a curveball.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Out number 1.
This month, MLB announced that the Braves and Reds are going to play an awesome idea here. A regular season game in 2025 at the historic Bristol Motor Speedway in Northeast Tennessee, Saturday, August the 2nd, the MLB Speedway Classic. That is good fun. Now, you know, I mean, when you go to play in Williamsport, you hang out with the kids and all that stuff. Do the players get to hang out with the drivers and drive some cars around?
I hope so. That is.
Does the analysts get to do that?
I'm going to be doing it if they do, because I'm going to be there, and I'm telling you something now. I have so much more appreciation driving the pace car in the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
So 2-0 to count to Stevenson, pitch hitter.
Right.
Oh my goodness, the goosebumps.
And that's the pace car you're talking
Listen,
about.
it ain't about the pace car going
Out
fast.
and
'cause
downstairs,
it goes
ball
about
3.
25 miles an hour. The most you can do is go up to 60. But it's the cars behind you that are revving their engines and are 1 inch from your bumper, getting ready to roar because they're getting ready to race for the next 3 hours. So that's going to be a great combination, and a ton of spectators. Oh yeah, hopefully to set a record.
Well, you kind of feel them breathing down on you, right? Kind of.
It's just I did not know until I did it what that was like.
3-1.
So 3-1 downstairs, ball 4. That's a 1-out walk issued by PJ's.
Create the same
Damn.
sensation
Come on.
in Atlanta here, trying to bear down on the Braves. There is Lee.
I hear that.
Loose.
Thomas.
Schwarber, again, he is such a danger against both lefties and righties. You don't neutralize much of anything when you go left on left with him. He has not hit it well in the series. The Braves have pitched him very well so far at 1 for 10.
On the outside corner, strike 1.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, obviously off the fastball, he's got about 70-point higher average than he does on non-fastballs. So
0-1 pitch.
quickest bats in the league when he gets his pitch.
Tried to wrap it around the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. No Philadelphia Philly has more home runs in his first 3 seasons in that uniform, and it's not even close. He just blew Jim Thome out of the water in that number this year. Pretty clearly
Downstairs,
Johnson is
ball
staying
1,
away
ball
from
2.
Schwarber.
2-1 to count to Kyle Schwarber. Come on.
Well, Schwarber
Come on,
has
PJs.
enough discipline, even though he swings and misses a lot.
So here's the 2-1 pitch.
Again away. 3 balls.
Away. Ball 3.
So look, Jim Thome, 96 homers his first 3 years as a Philadelphia Philly. 121 for Schwarber. It's not close. But Jim's always happy. Even at like the 18th picture.
So here's a 3-1 pitch.
3-1. Schwarber saw something he liked and swung through it.
Swung and a missed, strike two.
And see, you would think that Johnson doesn't have a 96, 97 mile fastball because you never see it. He's got it. And I just think there's times he could utilize that fastball and get that curveball even better usage when a hitter's seen 6 straight curveballs.
Is now one of those times?
Now he's going to go to that curveball just based on the way that he operates.
3-2 coming.
So the 3-2 pitch.
And he
did not chase.
It's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Second walk for Schwarber. 2 on, 1 out for Philadelphia. And here comes Trey Turner.
I wonder where Rick Kranitz has been. He's been out for at least a month, almost 2 months now.
So 2 on, 1 out. And August 31st, big noon Saturday, kicks off a huge season opener. 8th ranked Penn State preseason. Very possibly a college football playoff team. They'll take on West Virginia in a great rivalry rekindled with the big noon kickoff crew coming to you live from Morgantown. Don't miss the most watched game window in college football beginning August 31st on Fox.
So now you got a situation.
Welcome in, everybody.
This is really going to be his last hitter. And you've got a hitter that likes to swing in Trey Turner, but dangerous with the bat. And that meeting was to reset kind of the picture now with Johnson.
So Trey Turner up to bat for Philly.
For a double play, which is difficult against Turner.
In there, strike 1.
High strike 1.
So the 0-1 pitch to Trey Turner.
You can see
outside, ball 1.
Ball 1 strike. Well, Turner will hit a ground ball.
The Braves still lead at 3-2, but Phillies is threatening with runners on first and second, 1 out.
To turn 2.
So the 1-1 pitch to Turner. Inside, ball 2, 2-1.
The rest of the at bat if he hit with that fastball, because you're seeing breaking ball. Turner 300 batting average against non-fastballs, so you know he can stay in there on the breaking ball.
So the 2-1 pitch.
2-1. He whistles it foul. 2-2.
Foul ball to the screen. Strike 2.
2 high breaking balls in a row, and that what happens when you're missing with breaking balls, your tendency is to try to throw them higher to get him in the strike zone. Well, that's when you get in trouble. If he makes a great breaking ball outer third that starts in the strike zone, he can get a swing and a miss.
So the 2-2 pitch.
Johnson to Turner. Third base.
On the ground ball, Gio Urshela to second. Fires over to first for a double play. Out number 3.
Beautiful double play.
Beautiful.
Merrifield and Olsen in a huge spot.
Nice. That's nice play by Gio Urshela. Fires to second, over to first. Man. Yeah, there we go. That's the way we talking about, baby. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's the way we talk about. I'm hoping the Braves do win the game tonight. That's what I'm hoping. It's been a great series. Came down to the wire. Came down to the wire last night, 3-2. Look at tonight. It's 3-2 tonight. So it's been a hell of a game. Been one hell of a game. So remember, everybody, if you like what you've seen here, please hit that like button. I will take the after chat poll down at the conclusion of the bottom of the 8th inning. After the 8th inning, we go to the 9th. I will take the chat poll down. You also have an active part and also taking an active part in the community chat as well. Go to my community page, fill out the community chat vote as well. Absolutely free to do so. If you like what you've seen here, if you're new to the stream, if you like what you've seen here, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join the channel. So we're going to have Ramon Laureano, Adam Duvall, and Orlando Arcia due up for Atlanta. Let me know in the chat. Will Braves squeak out a win tonight? Or you think it's going to be 50-50? Let me know in the chat. All right, so here we go.
You think of how
Laureano takes strike one
on the infield. The turn by Merrifield, the stretch by Olsen was dazzling as well as Jose Ruiz, who's been.
And Laureano 0-1 pitch, swung on a foul ball down the third base line, so he's down in the 0-2.
He's got to get rid of it quick. He gets a good throw, and then watch how quick that is. That is as fast of a turn with a throw and a runner barreling down on you. And then, of course, Olsen
on the hands, fouled it off to stay alive. 0-2.
Yeah, the gets out there is a good point because he did go and aggressively.
So Jose Ruiz, 37 games with a 3-1 record with a 3.89 ERA with 37 innings pitched, 10 walks, 38 strikeouts.
Trade acquisition for 96-mile-an-hour fastball and a sinker along with the slider, a curveball, and a change.
Stevenson remains in the game in center after pinch hitting for Rojas.
The 0-2 pitch.
Strike three.
Another high swing and a miss for Laureano. What the hell are you swinging at, bub?
One down, Jared Kelnick will pinch hit for Duvall.
That makes no sense. Why did you take Adam Duvall out?
Left-right possibilities here for Kelnick.
Okay.
Jared Kelnick, former Seattle Mariner, and quite the upheaval today in Seattle with the managerial change very late in the year, August the 22nd. Dan Wilson taking over.
Downstairs, ball one. So 1-1 to count to Jared Kelnick.
Guys who has tools that can really entice you.
Yeah, and you know, he had a burden for a long time, that the can't miss, and of course with Seattle and all the potential.
So the 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, ball two. 2-1.
So much is put on them, and then what do they put on themselves that takes away from the greatness that is expected, right?
I don't know. I think it might be the Adam Duvall home run. I think
Bryce Harper is the total anomaly in all of that, because what's been expected of him since his
so the 2-1 pitch
years
upstairs, ball three.
The next big thing in all of Major League Baseball, and all he's done is be that.
Yeah, he has, and he's grown into it in so many different ways, and grown up into the star that he was always meant to be.
So the 3-1 pitch. Foul tipped into the glove, strike two. So 3-2 to count.
The next thing to check off that list, though, for Bryce Harper, and you know he wants it badly, and that's a World Series championship.
As competitive as any.
So the 3-2 pitch to Jared Kelnick. Right down the heart of the plate, strike three. Caught looking. Snap, why did you pull Adam Duvall out and put Jared Kelnick in? I understand the right on left situation, but I mean, come on, really?
Catch the game like never before with Google Cloud AI. How about this?
That's ridiculous. And there's a foul tip, strike one for Arcia.
That means the ball stays on the plane and doesn't sink. I guarantee you, he thought that pitch was going to keep going down, and it stayed right there at the bottom of the zone at 97 miles an hour. That's a gift. That means you're behind the ball. Some guys are blessed with movement. Some people create movement, and then there's pitchers who have this ability to backspin the baseball, that the ball becomes, it almost looks like it hops up in the air chest high looks like it rises. Down looks like it just holds right there.
Outside, ball 2. 2-1 to count to Arcia.
Genetics and the way that you throw a baseball complements each other.
There's Raisel Iglesias, the efficient
So
closer.
Raisel Iglesias warming up in the Atlanta bullpen.
That works, what you're describing, in part, right? Because batters expect the very opposite because they've seen it all their lives.
Right. When you see the kind of velocity that hitters are seeing, you get used to it, and you get particularly.
So 3-1 to count to Arcia. Little nubber to the ground, the shortstop. Turner bare hands it. Fires over to first for out number 3. So that ends the bottom of the 8th, everybody. So I'm going to give you guys about the next 20 to 25 seconds to get your chat votes in. Braves do lead at 3-2. Raisel Iglesias warming up in the bullpen for the 3-2 save tonight. So make sure you guys get your guys and gals get your votes in if you haven't already done so, and also take an active part in the community chat poll as well. You guys got 15 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it, everybody. Thank you so much. So with 23 votes casted tonight on the chat poll, I think it said with 23 votes casted. Yep, 23 votes casted. You guys got the Atlanta Braves winning this game 82% versus the Philadelphia Phillies with 17%. Let's check the community post. Let's see what you guys did over there. So with 7 votes casted over there, you guys got 86% for the Atlanta Braves, 14% for the Philadelphia Phillies. So thank you for that as well. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the interaction over there as well. Remember, every time you guys go to the community page, hit that like button. It's absolutely free to hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more the channel gets pushed in the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you hit that every time you come into the community page. So here's the heart of the order for the Phillies. Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos, and Bryson Stott. So here we go. Raisel Iglesias in the game.
The 18th. Only 1 run allowed. He'll face Bryce Harper, who has a full
in there, strike 1.
Of positive history against him. One of these is a grand slam. One of these was last September, a game-tying home run in these 2 very same uniforms.
That's swung on and fouled out of play. Strike 2. So Bryce Harper's down in the hole, 0-2. So Bryce Harper 6 for 9 against Raisel Iglesias with 4 homers with 1 grand slam against Raisel Iglesias when he was an Angel. That is a foul ball to stay alive. 0-2.
The stress is different.
Way different. I mean, it'd be different if he came in this game and there were 7 games in a playoff spot, like 7-game lead. But every win now is huge for the Atlanta Braves.
So the 0-2 pitch down. Checks his swing. Did not go around. That is ball 1. So 1-2 to count to Bryce Harper.
Has not shown him one yet.
And there's a reason for that.
There's a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 1. K's in the chat, everybody. Bryce Harper goes down.
Strikeout for Iglesias.
Strikeout. Let's go.
Well,
welcome in, Gino. Braves still lead at 3-2 and we're in the top of the 9th. Oh, welcome back, brother.
Things when you're throwing a baseball And the
Welcome
ball
back.
comes out of his hand crisp.
All right, there we
Yeah.
Are breaking the ball down.
Braves are still leading at 3-2. Raisel Iglesias in there for the save. Bryce Harper swings and misses for out number one. So Nick Castellanos swings and misses on that pitch. 0-1 to count. Oh, man, my damn sound went down again. Damn it. Bear with me, everybody. All right, it's been doing this shit all night to me. I don't know why. It's only done it twice. So here we go. Okay, Nick Castellanos 0-2 to count in the hole. That's a swing and a miss. Strike three, 2 out. Philly is down to their last out. Bryson Stott coming to the plate for the last hope for the Phillies. So if Iglesias gets this out, Brace will win the series, much needed series against the Phillies, the number one team in the NL East division. So 2 outs, Braves lead it 3-2 on the top of the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
John, he has not thrown a changeup yet.
No, he's got the adrenaline working right now with his fastball.
Strike two.
Slider.
There you go. 0-2. There we go.
More adrenaline. Straight at you. Headlong at 97, 0-2.
This is when it's fun, when you're at home. 2 strikes, 1 strike away. The crowd gets up.
Come on, Terminator.
He is running through your
Come on.
Outside, ball one.
Damn it.
For the game, 0-2. He misses.
So
Remember, there's a series coming up next weekend as well between the two teams.
Absolutely. After 3 straight fastballs.
Got him, swing it!
Yeah, baby!
That's game, baby!
Yeah, that's game! Yeah, Braves win! Braves win! Yeah!
Nope. Wave and a miss.
Woo!
Electricity from Iglesias.
Hey!
And a 1-run victory for Atlanta. The Braves take the series over Philadelphia. And this is
Woo! Come on! Come on, get in with it. Come on. Yeah. Woo!
Great. Great game.
Take 2 out of 3 out of the series. Great job, Bravos. Great job.
3 tight games. 2 of them went the way of the Atlanta Braves, and mainly because the pitching has been on point. You come in, you face the best. Swing and a miss. He had owned you with 4 home runs. You take the next hitter. Swing and a miss. He's not messing around and going to 3-2 count. He's just going right after him, and he got it done for the Atlanta Braves.
Hell yeah. So the winning pitcher tonight was Spencer Swallenbach. The losing pitcher was Christopher Sanchez. And the save goes to Raisel Iglesias, number 28 on the season. Braves win the game 3-2.
That's a game plan
with 10 hits for the Atlanta Braves, with only 3 hits for the Phillies.
This is a 6-game spread
So,
in the National League East.
The Braves, outstanding pitching tonight. Outstanding from Spencer Swallenbach, the rookie. Absolutely
These 2 teams again.
crazy pitching tonight.
The Philadelphia crowd will be loud.
So, of course, the Braves will play the Phillies next week in Philly. The hostile environment. So we'll see what happens. So I'm glad I had a great stream. I picked up a few subscribers along the way. So my co-host joined in on the stream late, but he's here. So I'm glad everybody can turn out tonight. I know it was kind of right at the last minute, but yeah, I'm glad I brought another stream to the channel. You guys didn't miss any action of the game. Called it like I seen it. A couple bad calls by the home plate umpire, in my opinion, but all in all, it was a great game.
Miss Lane.
Oh, there's Miss Laney.
Miss Lane, Amanda.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
There we are. Oh, appreciate it there, Laney. Thank you. Yeah, so Braves win the game 3-2 over the Philadelphia Phillies and take the series 2-1. One hell of a game tonight. They take the first game 3-1. They lose the last night's game 3-2, and they beat the Phillies again tonight 3-2. So we'll see what happens from here on out until the end of the regular season. That's right. Braves win, everybody. Braves win. So
Gotcha, Gino.
I don't know what my stream schedule is going to be like, but unfortunately, I will not be here Sunday. I will be at Truist Park come Sunday, thanks to the man above
That's right,
me here.
guys. I will be streaming Sunday.
Yep.
Well, it's not Sunday night. You'll be there at noon.
Yep. Noon Eastern, 11:05 Central a.m.
Yes, sir.
I will be at the ballpark live watching the game with my kids and a good friend of mine, and we're just going to go out and have fun and enjoy the baseball game.
Hey,
get away from the house.
gotta show them the seats I got you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have no way of showing right now, but
Well, all you got to do is go to SeatGeek, get the URL of it, and just add a browser.
oh, well, if they want to know where I'm sitting out in left. I think it's left field, left center.
Hold
right
on.
in.
Hold on. I'll get it.
Okay. Oh yeah, no doubt. Definitely there, George. And I always do. So, so while he's getting that, I want to say thank you to the subscribers tonight. I picked up 3 subscribers tonight, so that's an achievement. So yeah, I'm just slowly plugging away. Well, I'm gonna be there, Thomas. Tickets are cheap. Come Sunday.
Wow, they went down some. There's tickets for $1, guys.
Wow, $1. There you go, everybody.
$1. But old Bab didn't want to sit in the nosebleed, so
I didn't want to
couldn't get him $1 ticket.
Yeah, I didn't want to sit in the nosebleed, but like you said, there is tickets available for that game up in the nosebleed section. But at least you'll be at the game. So
it's either going to be section 148 or 149, row 10.
Yep.
Seats 14, 15, 16, and 17.
That's correct.
I've never bought tickets before, guys, so there was four seats next to each other. I go to buy 3. Nope, it said I had to buy a single, 2 seats, or 4.
Wow.
So I was like, man, what the hell? So I told him, I said, oh, I must have to buy 2 seats first, and then I can buy a single. So I bought the first 2. I go back to buy a single seat with the remaining 2. Fuck no. They made me, they would only sell them together. So
yeah, that's right.
we ended up having to get both seats. So Matt's gonna invite a buddy of his to go with.
Yep. Well, Gino, I know you're not feeling well, brother, and I know you've been grilling. So you have a good night's sleep, brother. Sweet dreams, and we will catch you later, bud. And that's right, Laney.
Yeah,
No
buddy.
nosebleed. So
Nope, he's on row 10, section 147 or 48.
Yep. I'm going to be in left field in home run territory. I talked to
in that
Tyler
little sweet
Redmond.
spot for homers.
And I did talk to Tyler Redmond through VIA chat through X. And he's going to be in the press box Sunday. So before the game, he said hit him up on X through chat through VIA text. Let him know I'm there. And then he'll come down out of the press box. And we'll hook up and talk and mingle for a little bit and go from there. Because he can get autographs. He can get down on the field after the game is over with. Get autographs, pictures, you name it. So, yeah, I'm hoping for the best. So, with that being said, everybody, okay. Oh, that's cool. Well, like I said, everyone, I am going to get on out of here. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers that joined tonight, the 3 that I did pick up tonight. So with that being said, congratulations to the Atlanta Braves on the series win. They win the game tonight 3-2. The winning pitcher was Spencer Schwellenbach. The losing pitcher was Christopher Sanchez. And the winning save, the 28 saves of the season, goes to Rysel Iglesias. So congratulations to Rysel, and good luck, Braves, from here on out. Hopefully we squeak in there and get her done and stay above the wild card and go on to the postseason. So with that said, I'm your host, Matt from Maverick Sports, with my guest commentator co-host, GB from Klein HBS C-Sport Network, home of your streaming outlaws. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace!